endless calls and replaced it with freaking him saying Pikachu.
Oh, you mean the normal like do it?
Yeah, but it was cool because it sounded like electricity, like crackling.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
And they replaced it with Pikachu.
They did that in Pokemon Yellow.
That's terrible. That was my first Pokemon game. Yeah, I don't know why.
They didn't do that in Pokemon Yellow. He said that when you talked to him. They were.
That's right.
In the newest game, they replaced the call in the Pokédex with that.
Okay.
I think it was actually. Was it the last generation? It was a generation or two ago. I don't know.
Okay, so it was like Diamond generation, or
after that it would have been
then Black
and White. I think.
Okay.
Is when they did that. I might be wrong. It might have been X and Y. It might have been the newest one, but.
I do generations, and I don't like that the generations are by game release. I always think of the generations as console release. So you have Game Boy, then you have
I mean they say the generations are by
game release. You have red, blue, yellow.
Technically, like Fire Red and Leaf Green are technically in the same generation as
Ruby
and Sapphire, and it's based off the number of Pokemon that are in it. You know what the Pokédex is.
Exactly.
Anyway, what are we playing?
So this is
Agents of Smersh.
Smershy.
We are secret agents trying to kill.
It sounds
stop
like a
Dr.
German
Lobo.
word. Is it a German word?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's Cold War era.
Cold War.
Mm-hmm.
I'll dig it.
So Cold War spies, basically. We're here to stop Dr. Lobo from destroying the world. That's our overall mission and goal. He's going to try to find many nefarious ways to do it along the way. This includes a book of encounters. So we have a book of encounters, which those of you who are familiar with it from Arabian Nights, basically as you go around the board, you will get a chance to encounter the book and make choices. It's not as always clear-cut as you hope. Like, we hope that you'll use persuasion with some certain skills, and all of a sudden you'll be using, athletics instead. So be aware of that. It's very Arabian Nights in that sense on very, some cases, but sometimes, if you're lucky, it does follow the logic of your mindset, if you're lucky. So basically, let's go over winning the game. So to win this game, we have to, let's see here. On the location track, which is down by Darby, we have to get successful encounters against henchmen at any city locations with green location tokens. So each successful henchman encounter made this way allows us to advance the location track over by Darby. And this track represents the amount of intelligence that we have gathered based off of Dr. Lobo's hideout. Once the location track is at the required number, the game immediately ends. We're going to flip over the intel that we've collected throughout the game. If that intel matches the symbols where Dr. Lobo is on his progression board, we win. If we don't, we lose because we did not gather enough intel and we're at a fake hideout. Think of it that way. So our object in the game is to collect intel and make sure it matches Dr. Lobo's track that he's advanced down here with. The other way to immediately win, which is very difficult according to this, is to encounter all 4 henchmen and basically kill them. So you have to encounter each henchman 3 times to kill them, or 3 successfully times to kill them.
Jesus.
So it's very difficult to kill them. And the game makes it very clear about pointing that out.
Like, this is really not what you should focus on.
Yeah, that's not your focus. Your focus should be gathering on intel. So basically what's going to happen is on a lot of the turns in the game, intel is going to spawn on the board, which are these yellow tokens. What you're going to do is you're going to want to move towards them and try to collect them. If you have a successful encounter in the Book of Tales, you will collect the intel and you will add it to our intel pool. And then at the end of the game, we'll flip them over to see if the symbols match there. Hopefully, the more intel we collect before we reach the location intelligence on the bottom, the more likely we are to win the game.
Nice.
Instead of taking a intel token, you can choose to take the intel token off the board and still have an encounter like that. You will spawn a location, which will have one of these mob bosses over here. And they'll spawn at that location, and then we can then go encounter that mob boss or that person of evil, so we can hopefully defeat them and find out where Dr. Lobo is hiding.
I like that. Person of evil.
So on your turn, you can take a series of or you can take one action basically. So you can take a movement action.
Makes sense.
So that allows you to move up to 2 spaces. You can do a train action. So if you look over here in Russia, there are these little train symbols everywhere. So you can travel for 1 movement to any other place that has a train on it. And then you can still take your second movement if you wish. Or you can move via plane. So anywhere where there's a plane icon, you can travel to the other location with a plane. That consumes all of your movement though, and you must begin your turn on a airport if that's what you want to do.
How do trains work again?
You can, just for 1 movement, travel from train to train. They only exist in Asia, or basically Russia area.
Oh, okay.
Airports will be closed throughout the game because of the nefarious acts of the evildoers. And so we'll have to close airports throughout the game.
You mean Spectre?
Yes, Spectre. We will have to close those airports, which means we're going to have less accessibility throughout the game for travel. However, these ones that are marked with this red icon, so with the plane's red, those will never close. So we'll always have access to those airports. So we have some movement, basically, between the continents. The board loops around, as you guys can see, to the opposite sides. Australia has nothing to do with this encounter, so don't worry about
I
Australia.
was gonna say Australia exists, but
There's an expansion
Nothing
apparently
there.
adds Australia, but Australia doesn't exist in the base game. It's just no man's land. So that's the action you can take on your turn for movement, or you can choose to rest, where you don't move and you can heal up to 2 wounds or injuries that you've acquired throughout the adventure. That's what you can do on your turn. Then you will go to the encounter phase, where you can choose to draw an encounter from either the ocean deck, so if you're in the ocean, or you'll draw from the colored deck that matches here in that region. So
Colored?
Asia has the same purple back as that. And then you'll have an encounter in Asia, or South America, or North America. Typically, encounters that do not have a yellow or green token are easier. So if you choose to have an encounter on a non-spot, they are much easier than if you went to one that has a yellow or a green counter on it, basically. That it should require less dice or less successes for you to successfully beat that mission. So you can have another player read that encounter for you. They're going to read you the pale. They're going to not read you, though, the pass and fail consequences. They're only going to read you what you need to succeed, just like in Arabian Nights.
Nice.
And then you're going to try to succeed. And then you're going to resolve the encounter. If we fail the encounter, Dr. Lobo is going to progress by an amount of 1 or 2 on his track. And then we'll leave these cards stacked up on the side, because there are ways for us to remove those cards and have them progress backwards throughout the game. Typically, those are with the top secret missions sometimes. Sometimes the encounters allow us to do it. It is very random.
Sneaky
But
D.
there are ways to do it.
woo!
Hello. We're
Then
playing
there's the
Agents
villain
of
phase.
Smersh. It's actually a lot of some of the rules as far as movement and travel are very similar to Pandemic. But yes, it's not Pandemic, but it is.
It's like if Pandemic and Arabian Nights had a sweet, sweet love baby.
Yes, exactly.
Then there's the villain phase. So you're going to draw a villain card, and you're going to resolve the end of turn event side only. And then you're going to remove intel every turn. So new intel will spawn because it gets old and out of date because the contact disappears. And new intel will spawn in different areas. So you do need to get to intel by certain times, or else it may vanish. And then you will also need to close airports as well, most likely. Then you're going to have to check for intel overflow. So if there's too much intel on the board, unfortunately, in this case, if it ever becomes more than 5 yellow tokens, the whole board's going to wipe clean and start from new.
Crazy.
Because we're really bad at our job.
Yeah.
But it's not the end of the world, because it'll spawn more and more.
Right.
It'll just become harder for us to move throughout the board later in the game, because we'll be able to use less airports.
Right.
What to talk about next? Encounters and abilities. Oh yeah, dice. So when you have an encounter, it may ask you to use something like Spycraft. So your Spycraft is equal to your number that's on here. You will always get to draw a minimum of 1 dice. And then whatever number is listed is how many extra dice you get to draw. Does that make sense? So if I had to use Spycraft, I get 1 die.
So even
And
though
you draw from this bag, and you get a random die. The
Even
problem
though I
is
have 0 persuasion, basically if I talk to somebody, they're convinced to do the opposite of what I say for them to do. I still get 1 die.
you will always get 1 die minimum.
Okay.
You will always get 1 die minimum. You will draw from this bag and you will take the die that you want. The rule with the die is that if you have, let's say, 3 dice that you can draw, you can choose to take all 3 dice, but you draw 1 at a time. Because you may draw a really good die.
Oh, okay.
And you may just want to stop there.
Well, that's cool.
Because some of them have more injuries, some of them have more bad things, some of them have more failures. So you may want to keep and push your luck and draw more dice, or you may stop early. So these are the different sides of the dice. Guns are successes. So we'll move those over. Guns are successes. There are injuries.
And
you roll them, right?
Illuminati
There's
triangles.
double injuries.
Or do you?
These are just they're bad. Nothing happens. It's just like they're fails. They're like blanks almost.
They're the Illuminati.
Yeah.
You will always get to start with this gray die. So that's the 1 die you get to start with. These are the ones that you get to draw from the bag.
Okay.
Cool.
Resolve. So if you look at your player board, it tells you how you can choose to use resolve on your turn if you so wish to. So it allows you to re-roll a single die. It allows you to add +1 to a single test, which means adding that extra die. So you've rolled your die and maybe you want to draw from the bag an extra die at that point. You can exchange any number of cards when gambling, which we'll get into gambling if it comes up, I guess. Or you may also use resolve to move an extra space. So it gives you an extra movement that turn. Your resolve start at your stars, so that's where all your cubes will go, and they slowly drain. Resolve is not really easy to get back in this game, so once you use it, it kind of just gets expended. There are some encounters and other things that may replenish it, but it's not the most common thing, at least from the times I have played it. Your character will also start with some special abilities, and you will also, just like Arabian Nights, get to take some skills that you're already better with, some advanced skills. So you could be really good at stealth if you want to be. Or you might want to be really good at piloting. So everybody gets to start with 2 unless your character says otherwise. So why don't you guys take those and get started with that.
Do you have advanced skills you want?
I don't know, why don't you read them out and maybe people will take some.
There's gambling,
Mm-hmm.
weapon
Sweet.
use, stealth, seduction, which I think I'm gonna take.
Somebody with high persuasion should take that. Like you should
disguise.
definitely have seduction.
Right,
since
right.
You're like a little nerdy guy.
That's well, yes, in
You
real life.
look like
In real life and in the game,
You look like Rick Moranis in
seduction.
Ghostbusters, basically.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's great.
There's speed, lots of speed, piloting / driving, adventuring, electronics. There's another seduction, detection.
So I'm assuming I
Walk
just do
picking.
nothing with these since I only have 4.
You should
that's
have
the way we
you
do
should
this?
have 1 on each of your basic skills.
Oh, okay. So it's
and then you
basically
should
where,
have 1 on your resolve.
Okay, I misunderstood that. I thought these were counting as resolve points. Okay, got it.
So we're also
That's
going to
it.
get location cards. Are they fake cards? They're fake cards, I think.
I picked one. Do you have one you want to pick?
we all get 1.
You all get. Everybody gets 2, unless it says otherwise.
Is that this number? What is this?
No.
Oh, no, that's just a page number.
Yeah,
Everybody gets 2 unless your character says
Unless
like you
you-
get.
Oh, unless it
Yeah.
specifically says in there. Okay.
Yeah.
So like I get the status if someone will grab the status for me. I get the watch status.
Watch. I didn't see watch.
It's no the status. So their status is just like in also Arabian Nights where you can acquire statuses throughout the games, like injured or things like that will add to your character's benefit or maybe detriment you.
I think I'm gonna do disguise.
UN transports. So everybody should be starting the game with UN transports. UN transports allow you to travel, I believe, to any airport, even if it's closed. If I remember correctly.
Well, if you want to take a look at those.
I don't know what else I should. I'm kind of just a brute. Rocco. My name is Rocco Jürgen. I'm from Austria.
Nice. Austria.
I am Austrian muscle man. Ex-military.
Ex-military.
The UN transport tokens will allow you to travel anywhere on the board, wherever you want. So you can use it
Maybe
to
weapons use.
teleport anywhere.
Skies
Doesn't matter if the
weapons
airport's
use.
closed. Doesn't
Something
matter
like
if it's in the middle of the ocean. You get transported there for free.
Speed.
So that way, when I'm running in like a bull in a china shop, I will at least not look like myself.
The last thing we're going to get is we're going to get some fake cards. So these cards are going to go face up underneath your player, underneath location 1 and 2. So you're going to just slip them underneath so it shows the place. That's the only thing that's important. So like here it shows Beijing for me, and it shows Chicago here is my second one.
Real quick, I start with 1 top secret card.
Ooh. So why don't you give those a good shuffle
We
and take one?
each take one of these.
Was it a fate?
Yes. So everybody's going to take 2, and you're going to put them underneath your player mat where it says location 1 and location 2. You will go for Joel.
Do you know why Rick Moranis is no longer in comedy movies? Or any
Because
movies?
he's an amazing human being.
Because he's an amazing human being.
Wait, what? What
His
about Rick
wife
Moranis?
died, and because his wife died, he stopped acting to take care of his kids.
I mean, that's cool and all, but isn't he also rich? Can't he, like, get somebody to take care
No,
of his
that's
kids
not
during
the
the
point,
day?
Will. The point is that
Are these the
he's
skills?
with his kids. They
Yeah,
have
but
a
he-
father now.
He can be with
because
his
of it.
kids,
To the
like,
left.
you know,
Okay, I haven't chosen any of those.
No, to the left.
when he
there's more
gets, you know,
skills.
done
Okay.
with the acting
Here's the
for
thing.
the day.
Here's the thing. They're probably in college, if not way farther than that. So at this point, he should be getting back into acting.
He is. He's talking
I
about
heard
how
about
he's
that.
going to soon. He's waiting for the right movie.
I miss that man so much. Wow, these cards are really thick.
All right, detection
They're really
and stealth.
hard to shuffle.
Yeah, they're a little thick.
I went with lockpicking, electronics, and seduction.
I went with disguise, since my deception is pretty high, and weapon use, since in my picture I'm holding a gun. Like, I'm actually, like, actively firing a gun.
Ooh, maybe
at
I should go with
I went
Steve.
the same thing with the same thing you
Yeah,
did,
Oh, yeah,
almost
nice.
but
just
for very different reasons.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm a big brute, and I figured that you should probably.
Be good at disguise. Yeah, that's a good point.
All right, I went with speed and detection for my person because she's super fast.
Nice. Gotta go fast.
Gotta go fast. So these location tokens you have are kind of like special missions for you that you can accomplish throughout the game. All you have to do is go to that location and have an encounter there. You can fail it and you can still succeed at that point. When you do that, you can do a couple different things. You can either, let's see if it just lists the quick one here.
Do I get to tell you what card I got, or no?
You can. Yeah, you can share. It's a co-op game.
Yeah, I kind of figured. So I got Ruse de Guerre. Flip up to 2 intel in the pool, which I don't quite know.
So when we collect intel, then it will sit here face down.
Oh,
You'll
okay.
have to flip it up so then we can actually see what we have collected.
Oh, nice. Or heal all injuries of any one player, including yourself.
Wow.
So that's a pretty powerful
Dang.
top secret card. I like it. I like it. I hate it.
But once you have an encounter at this location, you complete it regardless. You can choose to level up one of your abilities, which means you'll be able to draw more dice. You can either take a top secret card, or you can even remove a negative effect that you've accumulated throughout the game. So that's the bonus for going to your secret locations and kind of accomplishing that little liaison with whoever you need to meet with. That's
Doing the
pretty
whole-
much the game.
Wait, what's location do again?
The flowers in Paris are lovely this time of year.
Sorry.
Whatever.
It allows you to
Spy bullshit.
Only, yeah, really. Only if the weather allows for rain.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait. The sun is shining, but the ice is slippery.
That's right. What was that?
You're an agent of the shadow, aren't you? Who? Oh, right. Gotcha.
So you can take one top secret card. You
Yeah.
can actually you can also take a resolve, so your resolve can go up. You can take a UN transport token, or you can up any one basic skill that you have, or remove a negative status effect that you've accumulated throughout the game.
But for what?
For just going to the location
Oh,
on
nice.
your thing and having an encounter. It can be
That's
successful or you can fail. It doesn't matter. However, when we fail encounters, Dr. Lobo will move up. If we succeed at the encounters, then he will stay put. And then just more stuff will shut down here, basically. More intel will spawn, and then more airports will close. So it'll be just harder for us to move. Again, if you go to a spot that has intel, it'll be more difficult to accomplish. If you go to a spot that doesn't have an intel or location token, then it will be typically an easier encounter overall. Ocean encounters are always considered easy. So if a token happens to spawn on it, it'll be easy regardless. That's what the book says.
So I'm a little confused with starting
You
my.
put me in the Alps?
See, that's how does that work with the starting location?
You just start at your starting location.
Where did you start, Joel?
Amazon Basin, but that's like the whole. Oh, that's a location even though it's not circled.
Right.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Wait, on the bottom. Oh, so you might get to choose any spot in the Amazon that you want to start in.
I'm pretty sure you follow the arrow.
Oh yeah, actually that's right.
I think that's it.
That is very true.
Yeah. The only thing I don't understand is he doesn't actually have an arrow. He says he's supposed to start in the Sierra. Or maybe is it Sahara? No, it is Sierra.
Wait,
What's
my
Siberia?
location?
Oh,
Siberia.
Siberia. That makes way more sense.
Where did the red bag go?
What'd you think?
Dropped.
What did you think?
Huh? I thought it said Sierra.
Oh, got
But I
it.
was reading it at a weird angle, so the letters were kind of blended in,
okay.
so I couldn't read it properly.
Also, after initial setup, when Dante draws any top secret cards, draw one additional card. That's me.
So basically what the game is trying to tell you is every time you finish one of these, you should take top secret cards because
Oh, that's a good point.
then you'll always draw two.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Do I need to spawn? I don't think I need to even spawn any intel right now. Yep. We are good to go.
Cool.
Sweet.
So we just need to. Right now, no intel has come up. We are waiting for intel. So whoever takes the first turn, will basically just kind of walk in a direction or just stay where they are, and we'll start some encounters.
Cool.
Ding, ding, ding.
Should I
Do
go
you want to
first?
be the encounter person over there?
Sure.
So if you will just give these a quick, easy shuffle. You don't have to shuffle them really hard, but there's 5 piles. And just lay them out. So
5
over here. Yep.
Oh, Asia.
Yeah, Asia, Europe.
Okay, got it.
So who would like to start?
If it's okay, I'll go first.
Go for it.
And I'm gonna move to. I cannot read that from this angle. Venterberg, whatever that says.
This one?
Yekaterinburg.
Yekaterinburg?
Yeah, something with a Y at the beginning. Thank you. There's like a glare literally right on it. It's awesome.
Perfect.
Okay. Yes, I moved there.
And would you just like to stop and have an encounter?
Sure.
So what you're going to do now is you are going to draw, I believe it is a fate card.
Okay.
You're gonna flip it up. So what's on it?
It says Cape Town.
On the numbers, there should be numbers that are.
Yes.
What are those numbers?
2. No intel, I would imagine, right?
Yes, there's no intel.
2 and then a 2.
So
Another 2.
2.2.
Yes.
Okay.
Right. 2.
Sure. If that's how you read that.
Yeah. It says 2.
So yeah, it's no intel, or that's the water one. So it's 2.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So it's 2.
So it's
You're gonna
2.
draw. There's another set of cards you're gonna draw, which is you're gonna draw. You're in where? Say you're in
Siberia.
Siberia. So I guess that's in the Asia encounters. These were
I
shuffled.
didn't know. I didn't shuffle
Okay.
those yet.
Let me shuffle these really quick.
Is that an Asian calendar? Yes.
Yeah, it's because of the color.
Oh.
They consider Asia for this. So here,
I mean, it
It is
sort
in
of,
Asia, yeah, technically.
so it creates a code in here for me to get to the encounter. So right now you have an encounter in Group A. So you're gonna choose a response here, and you're gonna tell me the number too.
Okay.
So it's gonna help me tell it here in the book basically where to go on what page, because they're basically labeled 3 or 03.1.3. So that's how the encounters are numbered in this book.
Gotcha, okay. So are you at the spot yet?
So the first number is the continent card, so then that's 11. So I'm going to be switching to 11, 2, and then whatever one you choose.
Since my guy is a big brute, I'm going to say be reckless, which is 3.
So 11, 2, 3. First number is the number of the continent card, which is what you have. The second number is actually the reaction that you choose, so it's 11, 3.
Okay.
And then the fate deck, which is that one, which is 2. All right. 11, 3, 2.
Sneaky D's singing along with me.
More like fucking Kronk and Emperor's New Groove.
All right.
So you're trying to break out. Chain Lu has locked you in a room with no possible escape. Think, you say to yourself. Then, an idea comes to you. When a guard brings you dinner, you throw it back at him. I saw Lu practicing Kung Fu on the veranda. Tell him he is slow and clumsy. I challenge him to fight to the death.
Sweet.
An hour later, you are escorted from your cell. Test hand-to-hand +1, or athletics +2, where you need 2 successes, though.
I have hand-to-hand
If-
too, so...
Do you have stealth or weapon use?
I have weapon use also.
So you automatically succeed if you wish to.
Okay. So this is kind of a storytelling game, kind of like Arabian Nights, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't want to automatically succeed. I want to fight him like a man
Nice.
using my fists.
Ooh.
Yeah. Do it.
Man, that's really ballsy.
I don't know.
It's a storytelling game.
All right, so you're gonna test hand-to-hand.
Yes.
You need 1 success, and you get a +1 to your.
Okay, so give me the 1 die, and then I have.
So you get the gray die.
I get 3 then.
You get 3.
You can draw 1 at a time.
Oh, that's right.
He
You
draws
can draw
1 at a time,
Yeah.
because he may not want to draw all 3. Because you'll look at the dice and see how many successes there are, and you may choose not to.
So that's the
That's
really
the worst
bad.
die.
So you should probably keep going. Oh wow, that's a
It
shitty.
literally only has 1. That's awesome. Okay.
But it doesn't have any injuries, which is kind of nice.
I guess that's true. Yeah.
It has you didn't succeed.
And this one only has 2. Awesome.
Nice.
Good thing you get 3 dice.
Cool. Okay. Should I do this?
Because you can get one
thing?
more, right?
You get to draw dice equal to wherever your stat block is on here.
So what's
So
your
if it's
stat block?
on
My
3,
stats?
Oh, it's
2, but then I get a +1, right? That's the way it works.
yeah.
so yeah, so
he's
you can
doing
even
it
draw
right.
one more.
No, he just drew 2.
Oh, okay.
It's
He
on
has
2.
a 1 on here.
It's on 2. On here.
He has the gray
From
die.
hand to hand.
The
and
gray
then,
die doesn't count. It's always a.
Yeah.
Right,
Oh,
but then he drew 2,
So I get
Right.
another one?
which is his stat.
And then he gets a +1 too for this test.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
Yep.
So you do get to draw 1 more, only for this test.
Is it, or is it just that you get a +1 to your result?
Are you using hand-to-hand or athletics? Sorry.
Hand to hand.
Oh wait. Yeah, hand-to-hand is +1. You can draw +1 extra die if you
Nice.
Okay, +1
Okay.
extra die.
want. If you choose to.
Sweet.
So here, let me show you how to read
Should I
this.
just roll these all at one time, or just
So,
except individually?
You just read the
Failure.
test hand
Failure.
+1 or
Fail-
athletics +2. This means you need 2 successes.
Success!
Pass with stealth or weapon use. So if you have that, you just automatically go to the pass, or there's the fail.
Oh, okay.
Yep, just like that. And you don't read them that like in Arabian Nights. You wait to
Right.
see what the result is. So you passed.
He got a success.
No
What?
injuries, nothing else.
No, everything else was.
You
just
dance
neutral.
around the room, running away from Lou's lightning fast punches and kicks. He gets tired of this and grabs a sword, but failed to see you slip a knife up your sleeve. When he
Oh.
runs around towards you, you throw the knife and it lodges in his throat. You make a run for it. You get an advanced skill.
Nice. So what does that mean?
He just chooses an advanced
Oh,
skill.
that's
You get
right.
another
That's-
advanced
you
one.
get another one of
Congrats.
these. Now, do we do the
Speed, because you're running around.
I was gonna say I need something that's like related to what I just
Do we
did.
do the...
the
So
house
now-
rule that we do with Arabian Nights, which is you don't get to choose, it's just a random one?
We
I'm
could.
gonna do
It's
speed. Boom.
I mean, in this case, we don't really know what's overpowered
That's
either.
true. We haven't played those games.
So now we're going to do the encounter phase, which we did that. We finished it. We resolved it. And now we're going to go to the villain phase. So you're going to draw a villain card. And you're going to resolve the end of turn event only. There's half basically on each
No,
side.
yeah,
So
underneath.
only the end of turn event. That's the only side you're going to
Should I read this out?
Yes.
End of turn event. Japan begins process of rebuilding military despite U.S. objection.
Oh shit!
And it says add. It says remove intel and add intel.
Yeah, so we're gonna start adding intel now.
So we're adding intel to the place where I am standing.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And then these will be discarded.
Discarded or put on the bottom?
The bottom.
And then we discard this
Same
as well.
thing. Yep.
Yep.
Because that didn't advance Dr. Lobo's track, so
Okay.
it will not change anything.
And you can move up to 2, right?
Yep.
I want to move to Agadez, because that's one of my locations.
Nice.
So I have to resolve a encounter here.
Yes.
Okay. And I just use this card?
Yeah, because it's always going to be a 2, I believe. So you're going to need to draw him a.
Green. Yeah.
Do you want to
Sure.
take the reins?
Let's do it.
So.
So you need to choose. So this is Matrix I. So you got to take that.
Take what?
The sheet over that
Oh,
Will has.
Sorry.
So you're going to go to Matrix I. You're going to choose something from there. So it's 12. That's where it
12.
starts. 12.
I will choose to trick, which is 2.
So he's going to do 12, 2, and then 3 because he has no intel.
12, 2, 3.
That's over here.
All right. What's your character's name?
Agent J06.
J06. Ooh. Someone inside the UN tipped off the Iraqi dictator that you were visiting Iraq, and he was waiting for your arrival with a small army.
No.
You were taken hostage and seated in front of a microphone with a radio connection directly to the UN. They instruct you to read out a list of demands in exchange for your release, of course. You grab the microphone and whack the man standing behind you and jump into action.
Fisticuffs.
Hand-to-hand or athletics?
Damn it!
Do you have weapon use?
I do not.
Okay.
I have lockpicking, electronics, and seduction. I figured trick would have to do with electronics or lockpick. I guess not. I will go with athletics.
Good choice. +1.
Oh, you can read all that to him.
I can.
Yeah, so he knows.
That's allowed? Oh,
Yep.
wow, nice. So, sorry. Testing hand-to-hand would have given you a -1.
Oh, perfect.
So it's good that you chose
It's honestly the exact same to me. So.
Yeah. So, athletics, +1. You have to 2 to pass.
Have 2 to pass. I
Yeah.
get a die. I got the black die.
Black good.
The black and red, I think, are the best. The 2 best ones.
I thought the red was bad.
I will use a resolve to re-roll a single die.
And you
Got
whatever.
an injury. I will use another resolve to re-roll a single die because I can use 2 as a special ability.
Nice.
And you succeed.
Hooray! Single success.
Well, you only can spend a max of 1 resolve, too.
No, I may spend 2 to resolve per turn for a test.
Nice.
No, you
I
are wrong.
specifically. Don't you question me?
Well, you need 2 successes, though.
Yeah, you do.
Well,
Well,
that's all I can do.
pooey on you, sir.
On you. So you did not get the 2 successes. So,
Oh, but I missed a die, but that's whatever.
you missed a die?
Because I was supposed to grab a +1 die.
You should grab a die.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Anything but the black die.
Yes.
No, that's the green die. I can roll the green die.
Injury.
Injury. Okay, well whatever.
All right, no worries. You spin into action, but before you can do anything, you're clobbered on the head with a metal beam. You wake up in a hospital with your head wrapped in bandages. A UN official sits by your bedside. Apparently, the UN negotiated for your release at a great cost. 1 injury.
So I get 2 injuries.
Ugh.
Now I'm almost dead. Hooray! This
Jeez.
game's the best. Just like Arabian Nights, what you select has no impact on what you actually do.
Right?
Not always.
I may as well roll a die.
Did you want it?
I'm sure I'll
The
do
book?
the next one. Why not?
Alright. It's really easy. Basically, whatever the card gets flipped over,
Yeah, I got it.
yeah, you just go to that page. and
Number,
then
number,
go from
number.
there.
Pretty
Yeah,
straightforward, yeah.
I used jujitsu. It did nothing.
Yep.
You know what? I'm going to go. Do I have to go anywhere over here? Chicago, Beijing. Those are
Oh,
all
but
in
because-
opposite directions.
Because I did this, do I gain anything?
Yeah, you can gain a skill. You can remove a negative effect. You can gain a top secret mission card.
I will gain a skill.
Oh, sorry. One of these skills here. Or you
Oh, I
one
gain
of
a
your- yeah,
okay. I gain a
talent.
single talent.
Or you can choose again like. The
I
top
will give
secret.
myself an extra athletics. And this is good.
Yeah. I guess I will just go to. Let's go to Paris because Paris is terrible.
What you doing over there, Joel?
I don't know. Everything else.
So increasing.
License to
airflow.
kill
Yeah.
24.
Exactly.
License to kill. I'm going to.
Do you need a fate card as well?
Yeah, you're supposed to do this, then this, and then flip that.
Okay.
But
So
let's
this is for
do.
you. This is for your.
Let's
for
observe!
rolling.
Let's observe.
What
License
are
to
the,
kill. Observe.
what are
So
the, what's the numbers?
24, 1, and flip me a fate.
What?
24, 1, 1.
411. A physicist is selling nuclear secrets. You receive UN instructions to observe the exchange, but are warned that all is not what it seems. You have kept the physicist under surveillance for weeks. He keeps a metal briefcase handcuffed to his wrist at all times. Test deception +1 or spycraft +2.
No skills help me pass.
Pass with detection. Sorry,
I have detection.
you do.
Yes,
You
I'll.
want to pass that?
Yes.
Okay.
It's just- I have detection.
Yeah.
Finally, the exchange occurs, and you watch from the roof of a nearby building. The woman collecting a briefcase is in your crosshairs, but something makes you wait. Seconds later, the physicist is taken down by an undercover CIA agent. You stand down and report back to headquarters. Up any skill.
Nice.
Okay.
Most boring spy operation ever.
That's true.
So one thing.
I
one-
choose to do nothing and am rewarded for
Sweet.
it.
Yes. Hey, you know what?
I just looked
spied
at
on
something and then that
things.
happened.
So we forgot to advance the Dr. Lobo. So Darby, if you'll draw a villain for yourself really quickly, and you're gonna read the bad side, the longer side with the number.
The villain advancement. Tens of thousands of delirious birds attack children in the UK playgrounds. Dr. Lobo's sonic device is said to be at work, and it says 1.
So if we advance him by 1, you're gonna keep that over here actually.
Yes, Dr. Lobo despises school children.
Man.
Ever since I went to St. Mary's School for Boys, those nuns had it coming.
Dude.
Fucking Dr. Lobo. Oh, it's my turn.
And then Darby, you're also gonna draw a card to advance the intel and stuff like that.
Wasn't that the same card?
No.
Oh, it's a different one.
Yeah, because you're gonna resolve the opposite side now.
Okay. Children in Cape Town brainwashed into joining a cult. Remove North America intel. Add
None.
Salvatore and Cape Town.
Salvador.
They're blue. Or, no, Texas is blue, so. Cape Town's right here. Salvatore. El Salvador is.
Oh, Salvador right here.
Oh, that's right. That's.
Salvador and Cape Town. There was none in North America, so we did not have to remove any. So we have 3 on the board. Remember, if it gets more than 4, the intel will wipe and we'll have to start from new. But again, it's not going to end the world either.
Would you like to do this?
I guess.
Sure.
Joel,
I'm sure I'll somehow get injured.
Alright. How does movement work?
you can take 2 movement, or you can, if you're on a place with the plane,
failed
can
the
fly
spy
immediately
operation.
to anywhere. that has
The
a plane,
reader-
Whoever the
or
reader is.
trains
Yeah.
can move for an action of 1.
Whoever's reading this,
But
gains
trains
one
are
injury.
only in
They're only
Europe,
in the
right?
Europe, yeah, or the Asia, or sorry, Russia.
So since I'm here, I can only go here. So
Basically.
that's 1, 2, and then that's where my movement ends, right?
Yep.
You
Alright.
could also go for the intel.
Oh,
But it's harder. Remember that.
Right. So
I'm
if
kind
you-
of okay with that, but I really did want to go to New Orleans and Los Angeles, but
Oh yeah.
It's not that far off.
airport. So
If Dr.
Well, actually,
Lobo gets to
that's-
9,
yeah,
we
that's-
lose.
I just noticed there's these 2. You could also go there or there, but. So technically, that's 1 movement if you wanted to go there.
yeah, that's only 1 movement because I have to go here. So because I'm in the.
Well,
Oh, he's-
but
yeah.
see, there's 3 arrows.
Oh,
1, 2, 3.
oh, you're right. So I could do 1, and then that would be, but
I mean, either way.
Yeah.
you
You
get
just
there.
stop your movement and you begin your encounter.
Let's be the first intel that we've got in this game. Let's do that.
Try it.
Salvatore. Okay, so what's he drawing now?
So he's gonna draw from
I am in
South America.
South America. Torture! Oh, snap.
25.
I got
And you're
captured by the
Matrix
gorillas.
G.
I like that this is actually like, or it's like, I guess it's not page numbers. For a second, I thought it was actually page numbers because every page was actually code.
Close. It's kind of easy to find comparatively to frickin' yeah.
Okay, so
compared to
25.
Why
Arabian
they haven't
Nights.
made an app, I don't know. I'm so pissed. They need that game to have an app and an expansion. There's neither of those things for Arabian Nights.
So what are we looking at here?
Okay, so response group G, you said?
Yes.
G, yeah. So torture. Ooh. You know, this guy seems like he's gonna laugh at. So that's 7. So 25, 7, and
then
roll my fate.
Your fate is 2.
25, 7, 2.
You are dreaming of your childhood. Raised by wolves in the forest, you were found by a farmer, an ex-marine who raised you with strict discipline to be the warrior you are.
Nice.
Suddenly, a giant clown is standing in front of you. You laugh at the incongruity. The clown is holding a notepad. He asks you to write down a code. Still laughing, you pick up the pen and start to write. Test deception or athletics with +2. If you have detection or adventuring, you may pass.
I do not,
And then
but I'm +2 to what?
This means he needs 2 successes.
So you have +2 and you need 2 successes
For...
to succeed.
Oh,
to
it's
pass.
only deception, right?
It's deception or athletics.
Oh, okay. And both are +2?
Both are +2.
Oh, okay. So I will do deception because I'm 3 of deception, which is really good. So that's 5?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. And where's my gray? Cool. So my gray. And that
Well,
counts as...
We
That
determined
is
that
a 0.
count. That's 0.
That's 0.
So then you get 5 more die.
Which I think is all of them.
Yeah, that's all of them.
Now, do you want to roll all of them?
Yeah, because you could
Oh,
die
that's true.
instantly, which would suck.
I could. That's
So
a good
again,
point.
you can draw.
And you
So
only
I'll
you
draw.
need, but you do need 2 successes.
Right.
Yes.
So the black one is the best. I think the green is the second best.
The red's pretty good too.
So red.
That's not the red one. It's the like maroon one. There's a
Oh,
red
That's
one.
maroon. Okay. Green is good.
I think green
Right?
is a
It's
lot
like
of
average. A lot of
Average.
injuries, but it's average.
And there's blue, which is good, right? Yeah.
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's less than 50.
Should I do
I mean, you need 2 successes, which is rough.
Yeah, I mean at that
Sure.
point, I think you may have grabbed the worser of the 2 dice.
All right, so
Worser would be-
Worse.
the red is good.
Worst.
So that,
I
yeah,
think so, right?
Worst. Just
Those,
worst.
those should
Yeah,
those
there's a
should
lot more
be
good ones.
Just worst.
just
All right.
worst. Yeah.
You can
Just
always
worse.
add a die for a result, because this is it
True.
though. When you
Worse.
roll, then you'll have to
Yeah,
then
right.
you'll lose the bonuses that you had.
There's also like
You have-
add
you have
plus
already-
one to a
or
single
worst.
test.
You,
if I
you
do that.
already
Let's add an
have
extra
the
die.
worst.
Oh, and add an extra die.
Possible
Oh,
outcome.
okay. Well, that's
Yeah.
still
Right.
good because
It's a little
that's
more-
a
a little
Or
more
re-roll
grammatically
a die, so that
correct.
means re-roll a really
Right.
good die that you might have
Okay.
out.
So
That's 2 successes, 3 successes.
yeah, no injuries.
These aren't your memories. What sort of dream is this? You shrug it off and write down a random set of numbers.
Aha!
You are then thrown into a cell, and you shake and sweat as the drugs wear off. Before they can dose you again, a UN task force bursts open your door.
Yeah.
1 resolve. You gain a resolve,
Uh,
which you already capped.
what? That's bull. I go up to 6, motherfuckers. I'm so good. Well, I got a successful one, so that's a good thing.
That
right?
means, well, yeah, we get the intel.
Oh, we get the intel. That's right.
So the intel
that
goes to our
down
intel
here.
pool.
And do I do anything
And
if I get
Now,
after?
now there's a villain, right?
So Joel, you can choose now to
Okay.
discard the intel and place a green location token on a random city, or place the intel face down on this pool.
What's a green location tile?
So that spawns, remember, one of these bosses that we can then go fight.
Oh, right.
But then they're not easy.
I'd rather
either.
not.
But we
I
do
think the
need to
intel
do
is
that
good.
to beat the
Oh.
game, because we have to hit them 5 times at some point,
Oh.
so we can find Dr. Lobo.
Well,
I mean, I honestly don't think it's super necessary.
yeah, that's a good point. Can we do the intel thing like this is old intel? Could I grab that later at some point and replace it with the green?
Nope.
I can
But-
only do it right now.
No, but more intel will always spawn on the board.
True. Okay.
Alright, so now we do the villain card thing.
Yeah. Oh, something's happening.
Something's happening!
Did we do this for me, or did we only do this for you, Darby?
Which one?
The intel, did we spawn
CIA
intel for me?
agent taking down
Or did we
my.
spawn for you?
It's like lactose
How many cards
intolerance.
are there?
Did spawn it for you? There's only 2, but it was because I was putting them at the bottom. So I pulled out only one that I remembered.
Okay, so this is for Joel.
I think.
Alright, here's your end of turn.
Oh, that's right. End of turn event. Senators balk at Haiti's declaration of war against Florida. Remove intel in North America. Add intel North Atlantic and Paris. They're both blue.
Hey, I'm in Paris.
And North Atlantic.
And North Atlantic.
Airports close La Paz.
Does anyone see North Atlantic anywhere? Oh, here we go. This is the actual
in the
ocean.
And where's what's green? That's Africa.
Dark green is African, yeah.
Yeah, so La Paz, I believe, is the airport we're closing.
Yes. Airport closes. La Paz.
I don't see that.
It's right here.
Oh,
so
weird.
If you pass me a UN
So the
token-
color doesn't matter.
No.
That's weird.
This one?
No, the little no flight. Actually, they're over here. Sorry. These.
Oh, there is no flag.
So now, La Paz has been blocked. Did any of those have any?
No.
Nope. So no airports closed for those. Just.
Okay.
I love how the UN apparently is like a freaking army, a very active army. Like, when has the UN ever been active or helpful?
Well, they're not supposed to be.
No.
Well, in this world though, there's mad scientists, so
That's
it's
true.
it's alternate universe. It's like
so the UN is basically the OSI.
Yeah.
OSI.
Back to you, sir.
Alright, so I'm gonna try to move that direction, I guess. I mean, I guess I could stay here and try to get the intel, huh?
Your
Yes.
call.
Mm,
We do need intel to win the game, but if you
What is that
can get to
season
one of your locations.
well, my location is up in whatever, Greenland, Iceland. So, be close to there. I'll do the intel, I guess.
Alright.
Take a.
No, you're supposed to do that card first. So it's another
Yes.
Asia card.
So Asia,
Well, I guess it doesn't matter.
it doesn't really matter.
dangerous adversaries.
You guys have the sheet.
Okay.
So group
Yeah.
B.
44.
I
And.
think you do this one and then that one.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
So 40?
40. Let's see. I'm going to blend in because I have disguise. So that's 5. So 40, 5, 4.
Okay. A well-known businessman with contracts and assets in Asia is to meet with a Smersh contact at noon tomorrow, and the director wants you to listen in. In this small, remote town, however, you have no access to bugging equipment. The meeting is to be held in a public building. An idea strikes you. It's crazy, but it just might work. Before the meeting, you crawl under the large conference table and attach yourself to the underside using suction cups. Test athletics with -1, or you can either pass with stealth immediately.
I don't have stealth.
So test athletics -1.
Ugh.
So I have 1 then, because I have athletics is 1.
All right, so
Oh,
he gets the
wow.
gray die.
And that's it. And he has to pass with 1.
It's over there. Yep, he needs to pass just with 1 success.
And I heal.
Heal.
So it's on there.
You can also use this.
Yeah,
stuff.
you can
Yes.
use that to.
You can
to
use a
get you.
resolve now too.
You could use a resolve to add a die.
That's true.
So you could, instead of re-rolling.
Is it the +1 is add a die? It's not adding
You
a
can
success?
choose. It's add a die.
Okay.
It says reroll all dice or add
'Cause it just-
+2 to a single test.
Oh wow,
So
you have
any
plus
number.
2.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
you can
so
add
The
plus
plus
2 die.
ones are to the dice.
That's powerful. I would probably do that.
But
Alright.
let me guarantee that, but I'm like 90% sure.
So then I'll get two die basically, because just to this test.
Right.
All right.
I mean, it makes sense because otherwise that
It'd be
encounter
too easy,
earlier
I also
would have
have
been 2
very-
successes, but you have a +2, so you auto succeed.
Mm-hmm.
I also have low resolve, so that kind of makes sense that I have a bonus on it.
Oh yeah.
And I got the red.
How much resolve do you start with?
Add
Four.
+1
Oh,
to any
3.
test roll. This
Which
may
is
be
4.
after pulling dice from the bag, but maybe before the dice are rolled.
Oh, so
Hey,
you can add one.
You got
to
the
test
bright
roll.
red. That's good.
So then I would
Yeah.
have passed my test.
Reroll a single die or move one additional space
Wait,
on the board.
What do I need to succeed this? Do I need 1 or 2? I only need 1,
That
right?
says add 1 to any test roll.
Oh yeah, he could have gotten a better die.
This may be after pulling dice from the bag, but must be before the dice are rolled.
Oh.
So yeah,
Oh.
this is I'm
So yeah, you're just adding
you're adding
one
more
success.
dice. You're,
All right. Well, I'm
Oh, one
gonna.
more die.
I'm gonna roll.
right?
I don't know. It just says
It's
+1. It doesn't say
very
plus
vague.
1 die.
Okay,
it's
so
probably
I
in the
got
book.
I got 1 success.
I mean-
Is that enough?
Yes, that's all you
Okay.
needed.
I think you're right. Based on the way that the encounter was written, I
Yeah.
think that makes the most sense.
I'm pretty sure because everything's +1 indicates all these things
Oh,
indicate adding another die.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm pretty
Right.
sure that that's
It's just since there's no way to add an extra success.
right.
They just
that
use
would just be
+1.
kind of.
Here
too
you are.
easy.
Here we go. Pass. The meeting lasts for an hour.
An
By that
hour?
Oh,
Just sitting under
Jesus.
this. That's like
By that time, your muscles are shaking and
Yeah.
sweat
Yeah.
is pouring off you from clinging to the bottom of the table.
Jesus.
You deserve a vacation, sir. 2 intel or
Ooh.
gain 1 resolve.
Dude,
You
3
Oh,
intel.
3 intel, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. I
You used 1 resolve.
I only used 1 resolve.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna. Yeah.
I do that. So 2
So-
more
so you
You
intel.
just
More
grab
intel.
2 and you add it to over here.
All right,
And then-
take the
and
one
then he takes the
underneath
one
and
over
take
there.
This one. And then he can also turn one of them into a location.
He
if
absolutely
wants.
can.
I might recommend that.
We have to start getting locations.
That's probably a good idea because we need to start doing that at some
Yeah.
point.
So you want to turn one of them in?
Yeah.
Okay. So one of them's going to become
The Russian dude.
the Russian dude, and you're going to draw a fate card because that has the location.
location?
Yeah, where he was.
Fedor Maximov.
Stockholm, Europe.
Stockholm, Europe.
I like how they don't.
Over here.
Should be up. Yeah.
Asian encounters.
Sweet.
So his thing. So if we look at his over there, I'll pass this to Joel.
You can maneuver the camera if you want to show the Theodore, or move him
Oh, I'm gonna
closer to the camera.
Wait, move who? Oh,
So-
this guy. Oh yeah, I'm just
so
gonna
the
move
audience
his,
can
I'm gonna
see
move
it.
his card here.
You see that? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Fedor Maximov.
teeny tiny PPK.
Fedor has been with Smersh since the 1940s, when it was a Soviet organization that existed solely for the hunting and assassination of spies. While most of the original members left the field of espionage after Smersh was shut down, Dr. Lobo enlisted Fedor to help build his empire. Fedor has a particularly deep hatred of the West and will not hesitate to take out civilization or spy alike. Level 1, you have to test persuasion if you go to him to outsmart Fedor. If you pass, you get to up any skill. If you fail, though, you must lower hand-to-hand combat.
Oof. I am crappy at persuasion.
Yeah, me
so
too. I have
don't-
0 persuasion.
Yeah, I have 1.
I am average.
All right.
So, question: if I go that way, do I have to encounter him if I go to Stockholm? Because that's right in my way. of where I need to
I
go.
think you can choose to do a non-encounter with him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just a regular encounter.
Yeah. I mean, you could always stop 2 before in Moscow.
I think I will go 2.
Oh, that's where I was gonna go.
Ha ha!
Cause I gotta go.
Oh, I'm sorry. We have to do his villain phase.
Yes.
Oh, we didn't do that yet.
And it's just the end of turn.
Yes, because he did not fail.
End of turn. Meeting of 27 nations. Leaders gather in New York to discuss the Smersh threat.
We're not a threat. We're saving the world.
We're adding intel.
No, we're not Smersh.
At this
Smersh
point,
is
right?
Dr. Lobo.
Oh,
Removing
okay,
intel.
got it.
So you start with the red, remove intel from Asia,
So we
I
have
thought
none
we
in
were
Asia.
the agents of Smersh.
and then we add intel to Mexico City. So it moves around.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
So what was it? Where's the Smersh? Oh, it's an E. Dang it. I was working on an acronym.
Oh.
Maybe. Oh, I got it. Secret military enemies retconning secret history.
You know what's funny? I think there's
Funny
Secret history. I like that.
Or maybe revealing secret history.
Revealing secret history. Yeah.
That kind of fits with the the OSI one with the since the Second
Where's the
Revolutionary
encounter
War. The
Check
invisible
the encounter
one.
book. See if there's an introduction to the
Who has the
universe.
encounter book?
Oh,
Joel
I
does.
have it. There we go. Oh God, my die.
Do you want to grab me a water encounter while we're at it?
Ooh.
It's gray.
North America is what it should be because it's blue, right?
It's gray.
You know, it's gray. Actually, let's double check on the water now. I don't. You might actually not have to draw.
Oh, that's right. No, there's this on the back.
Oh, yeah,
Should
that's right, yeah.
encounters. Roll a d6, which is right there. Whee! 2. Follow that boat. 47. Response group J.
And then J's on the back of that.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Joel.
Sorry. Yeah. There are reoccurring characters, so if we ever meet a character, there's a listing of the characters here.
Huh.
Talks about them. It's pretty cool.
Ready, Joel?
Sorry, what was the number?
47.
Oh, jeez.
47.4. I'm choosing good spy, bad spy.
Ah.
And
That's
lastly,
like near the end of the fucking book.
lastly, so it's 47.4.2.
Okay. Are you on an island?
Is it 2 or is it 4 because of the intel?
It would, I think it's just the water, right?
It's asking if you're on an island, though.
Yeah. Well, we'll give us a sec because I'm not. But we're gonna double check this.
It'll be because there's a yellow intel.
So it's still the
you-
intel.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's actually 0.4 at the end.
I'm sorry, what?
It's 47.4.4.
Oh, okay. So wait a minute, real quick. Where
Yes.
did that number come from?
47
Yeah.
right here.
Right.
4 was from here.
Right.
0.4 was from here.
Okay. No, you were saying that Intel is supposed to be harder.
Typically, yes.
What makes it harder?
It's just the
Oh, wait,
the
but don't you do
challenges
it
in
on
the
the
book
water?
tend
No,
to be
we
more
just look it up.
difficult when you
I
have
do it on
intel
Intel.
encounters.
But how do we know that it's an Intel encounter?
It has special numbers.
Yes.
The point, the
Oh.
third point will only be intels.
Got
It
it.
seems to only be like 0.4, 0.5, 0.6.
Was that my encounter? Okay, I want to make sure we did my
Oh,
encounter.
0.3.
right.
0.3,
Okay.
0.4, 0.5.
Never mind. Okay, so 47.44.
Yes.
A man of extravagant taste, Pierre, has a yacht the size of a small country. Still, that makes it easy to follow, of course. He's not exactly a secret agent, of course. Your mission is to halo jump into the ocean from a C-134 transport. Then infiltrate the yacht and confront Pierre when he has no obvious escape route. Except for the cold ocean, of course. Do you have lockpicking or adventuring?
I have lockpicking!
Would you like to use it?
I would!
You pass. Everything goes like clockwork. Uh,
I was hoping to use seduction, but, you know.
Yeah. Hi, Pierre.
okay.
I hear they're filming that new Star Wars movie down the coast. Maybe we'll see Chewbacca. I like that. Because they're on a freaking yacht, you know, in the middle.
I'm very confused by this. Okay, so that's the whole section right there.
All right. Let's see here. Everything goes like clockwork. Oh, so you get to conduct battle with Pierre over here because Pierre is actually
Oh,
a villain.
awesome!
Oh, he's a
And
villain.
you get +2 automatically to your test roll if you wish
Nice.
to use it.
Yeah,
That
let's
makes
go
more
for it.
sense. Because that was like, that's all it said. And it was like, there's no success.
So your test
after
with
that?
Pierre is spycraft.
3. I've got.
And you may use that +2.
Oh, wait, another one, that's right.
Like,
Yeah.
clockwork, eh?
Red. I think I'm going to take my chances and not.
Draw more.
I'll draw more. Heal 1, take an injury, 1 success. I'm gonna reroll my. Actually, I'm gonna reroll the green.
Well, I was gonna say because right now you would win already because you only need 1 success.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna reroll the green because it's an injury. So I have 2 successes.
Okay.
Nice.
So I'll heal 1 instead.
So you get to. Oh, that's sorry. That's not him. You have his over there.
Yeah. +1 intel.
So get +1 intel,
Sweet.
and then he goes to level 2.
Yeah, he goes to level 2. A little description here. Pierre is a self-made billionaire who owns a multinational corporation, and he is known throughout the world as a man of many on his payroll. Pierre is a man with extreme extravagance and harsh temper, living in the palaces all over the world. He goes above and beyond, devastating extraordinary methods to make his enemies suffer. Smersh does not care for his extravagance and ego, but they put up with it since his pockets are very deep.
Of course.
Yep. Level 2, test persuasion -1. To outsmart Pierre's goons, you have them turn against their bosses. You have the goons turn against their own boss. So that's how you succeed against it.
And that's all I get is just the extra intel.
You get the extra
Yeah,
intel,
and then the location should go up too.
Yeah,
This.
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah. Location goes up.
And then I'm
And-
also going to no. That's
Oh,
wrong.
sorry. You're the.
I'm going to
you
turn
get
this into a
intel.
location.
Nice. All right. So new location.
Rome.
It's Pierre. Again.
Excellent. I was hoping it'd be Rome. It goes right here.
Nice.
Oh, sorry. This stays.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
that
weird.
stays, but you do get the success for beating him over there.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So turn that into. So he's in Rome now. He's
It's
right
more
by-
difficult
right by
though.
you.
Keep that in
But
mind.
he's persuasion, which I
Yeah.
believe, or spycraft, which I believe, or no, it is.
No,
Persuasion.
he's persuasion. Yeah.
I believe you're good at.
Which,
Huh?
Negative
I
1
have,
to
I have
persuasion.
1 to persuasion.
Okay.
Oh, I
none of us are
have
good at
I have 2 to persuasion.
Okay. Well, maybe Joel can make his way over there. And then we have to do my end phase. End of turn. All we do is add intel to Athens because 3 passenger planes disappear over the Atlantic.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh, and then
3. Jesus.
airport closed current city,
So wherever you are
which
currently.
I'm in the middle of the water.
So nothing.
Nothing.
Ha!
Nice.
Suck on that. Smersh didn't get anything on us.
Oh crap.
3 passenger planes is a lot. That's
It
a lot of
is.
people.
All right.
Yeah,
so
That's what Russia's shot down.
Right, but
That's a
that's
good
over
point.
the course of like.
That was never proven. Russia's a good ally.
It's funny because everybody died. It's not funny at all.
No.
should I do the encounter or should I go to Chicago and start doing some of my do this stuff?
I mean,
Fire.
Pierre's right
Fire.
there.
But he's strong and I'd lose to him probably.
Well, you have,
it's-
what, -1? How many do you get when you spend a resolve?
Persuasion. So I would only get 1 die.
You get the 2 dice. And
No,
then
I'd
you
only get the 1 die against him.
Oh, right, because he's -1. That's
Yeah.
right. And then you have.
So I could add a die with the resolve, but that's it.
Maybe wait.
If we weren't streaming, I'd be so playing like all of the Bond soundtracks right now.
Dang, copyright.
Well, it would also
Level
like,
up or
be
grab some
weird
intel?
over the microphone and everything.
Level
But
up.
yeah, copyright
Okay.
too.
Well, you
I'm
can
gonna
stream
try that.
directly, you know.
Huh?
You can stream directly, you know.
I'm going
Oh,
to
it's-
Chicago.
But we wouldn't hear it.
All right.
Oh, that's right.
North America. It's on the far end.
It's a number.
Tailed.
34.
34. I'm going to trick 2. 34 2.
And no intel, right?
Yep.
3.
34 2 3.
All right, 34, 2, 3. You see a man standing in the shadows with his collar turned up, smoking a cigarette. You're sure you saw the same person an hour ago outside your hotel. Let's see you sprint with a trench coat on. Sorry. Let's see you sprint with a trench coat on, you bastard, you think to yourself, taking off across the street and up into the alleyway. Coat flapping behind him, the man comes after you. Test athletics. Do you have speed or stealth?
I have speed. I do have it.
Okay. But I take it you want to use it.
I do want to use it. I want to go super fast. I gotta go fast.
When you have gained a good enough distance from your pursuer, you hide and leap at him as he passes by. It turns out not to be the man at all.
You're too slow.
Whoa!
You're too slow. Corduroy blue. That's weird. It turns out not to be a man at all, and it just says corduroy blue, and then that's it. So I think that's one of our characters that's on this reoccurring sheet, if I'm not mistaken. There it is. Corduroy blue. The daughter of Fyodor Maximov. Corduroy has a deep loathing of her father. So much so that she is willing to go to great lengths to foil any of his schemes, and those of his employer, Dr. Lobo. Who knows? If she thinks that you have a chance for taking Fedor down once and for all, she might just stick around. So, that was your thing, but that's all it said. It
Interesting.
literally
Oh
had
wait,
nothing
let's see if
else.
maybe she's under status.
She could be.
Oh, she could be a status.
Because it was in italics, and that was it.
Italics, I think it means a status.
Oh, okay.
I think that might
would
mean
be helpful, but oh well. 32-4-2 or 2-4?
34.
Oh, 2-3, right?
Yeah, 34-23.
No,
Oh, she is?
2-2.
Oh yeah, she's a
34-2-2,
Yeah,
right?
no, she's status.
Oh, nice, awesome. So yeah, 34.
Oh,
sorry,
look at that,
32,
she's
2-2.
hot.
With her
Her tie-dye hair and
stars and stripes.
yeah.
Stars and striped bikini.
What the hell? She's super American.
Corduroy Blue, the estranged and strange daughter of Fedor. She can tell you a few things about the henchman working for Dr. Lobo. Place this card by the board. Anytime any player gains intel as a reward for encountering a henchman, place that intel face up in the intel pool.
Awesome.
If any player gains Corduroy Blue while this card is in play, place 2 intel in the pool instead and leave this card in play.
Whoa! Epic. Damn.
Hope we don't lose that.
I know, right?
Sneaky D's like, go to Chicago and sing show tunes. There's no business like show business. No business like no. Alright, I suppose I should go to Rio de Janeiro, and then fly. Oh wait,
You
I
won't
can't
be able-
fly out.
not this
so I have to
turn.
do that. Okay, so I will do that. I will go to Rio de Janeiro. I will piss in the water and have a
Have a margarita.
Have a margarita.
Oh,
Get in
we
a
didn't
fight
do-
with somebody
Oh, yeah,
at
we gotta-
a
yeah, gotta do
convenience
mine.
store and then
Yeah.
blame it on the local people.
Wow.
Soviets send
Dick
thousands.
move. He was an asshole.
Soviets send thousands of tourists into forced labor camps.
Oh,
Remove
jeez.
an intel from the USSR, which there is none, and add intel to the Indian Ocean.
Oh, that was his thing.
That was
right?
me.
Airport
Sorry.
closes in any city in America.
Any city. Don't go to
Those
Los
cities.
Angeles. Do it in Ottawa. No one cares about Ottawa.
What about Vegas?
Sure, we can do Vegas.
America's playground is now shut down.
No more business.
Except for people who
Fuck
just
you.
drive from LA, so.
That's a good point.
All right.
Oh, what about that high-speed rail that never will be built? Well, I mean, it better be, but still. Right, sorry, my turn. So I moved to Rio, and now I'm having an encounter in South America. The car chase! 28.
28,
Ooh.
20.
Oh, these are some good ones.
You know what sucks is that if we had this a turn ago, we would
I
have.
know.
Ah.
All right. I got a cop car in my little image here, so I'm gonna go that I'm just a natural. Number 5.
28, 5.
28,
And 2.
5,
5, 2.
2. I'm just a natural.
2.
I probably should have chosen that.
The family has been working overtime, intimidating desperate teenagers into joining the cult. Disguising yourself as a senior family member, you infiltrate. The family is capitalized, by the way, just
Oh,
to make sure. It's
The family.
the family.
family.
Yeah. Okay.
Disguising yourself as a senior family member, you infiltrate the local leader's office to give him a taste of his own medicine.
Are you? Is the car chase?
That's what, am I on the right one?
28.
Oh,
5.
nope, I
2.
skipped a page.
Okay. I was a little confused. I was like, but it's a car chase.
This is the
Sorry.
worst car chase
Yeah, I was
ever.
about to say.
Sorry.
It's okay.
2852. Okay.
Yeah.
A group of heavies are relaxing in the lobby of. Heavies? Really? Was this a freaking video game?
Yeah, I don't know. Heavies. Got heavies over there, guys.
A group of heavies are relaxing in the lobby of a hotel where Miss South America is staying. They wolf whistle as she walks past, then immediately start to debate her merits. No way is she a natural
Assholes.
blonde, says one. Oh, it's all natural, boys, she says seductively. While men are drooling, you sneak behind them and try to steal the keys to her Buick.
Ah.
There we go. There's the
Car chase.
Yes.
You're just a natural.
I don't have stealth.
Test deception +1.
Oh, good.
Pass with stealth.
I don't have stealth, but I can. Deception +1.
Yep.
So that puts me up to 3 deception. +1 ray. So that's pretty
Come
good.
your guys'
so.
way.
Not bad. Not bad. Ah!
What was that one? It's by Darby's Foot, I think.
Nah. Dang it.
Hey, you know what? Well, that die's not great,
That's
but
not-
it has no injuries.
Has no injuries, so. There, red. Not bad.
What does the book say is the best die in here? Sure we can figure it out, but...
Sneaky D, we know you're all natural.
Jesus.
We don't know that.
Wow.
That's by cameras.
All natural, baby.
Worst thing ever. Jesus.
So
You
you
could
can
use
choose
a
to
res-
re-roll a die.
Yeah, with one resolve.
I could. I'm definitely seriously considering that.
I think if you reroll, I think your red one is your best bet.
Probably. It's only 1 success, I mean?
Yeah, it doesn't have any special
Alright, so
caveats.
I will re-roll the red. Can I do it? I
No.
guess I can't do it again.
Failure.
Max 1 resolve, yeah. Wow, that totally
Dude,
sucks.
And you're going to take an injury.
And yeah, I didn't even re-roll the green. So apparently I'm shit. So give me an injury and
She
fail.
was too beautiful.
Fail me. Yes.
One of them feels your hand as you try to sneak the keys away, and not even Miss South America can stop them beating you to a pulp. 1 injury. Wah,
Damn
wah.
it, again.
And Dr. Lobo.
What's my health is the big
Yes.
red ball. That's my health.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Terrorist cult The Family
There we go.
initiates 1 millionth teenage member. 2.
Ooh. I'm so sorry, guys.
Okay. Okay.
It's
Oh, that's right. I
okay.
forgot to draw. I'll take a top secret card. Actually, hold on. This might affect you.
Oh,
see.
that's true. Wait, when do you get a top secret card?
When I finish Chicago,
Oh, nice.
but no, I just get 2 UN transport tokens. That's it.
What are those?
So I can travel anywhere at any time, basically. You discard. So you can go anywhere. It doesn't matter. You just discard it.
That's pretty
And
powerful.
then Joel's end of turn.
Yeah.
Sterilization drug found in China's water supply. Remove intel from Asia, which is still none. Add intel to Lagos.
Lagos.
That sounds like over here.
Yeah, it does. But... Oh, wait. Isn't it in...
Nope,
It's
right here.
Oh.
Well,
Shows how much I know about the world.
It's one of those many beautiful beach.
Hey, I'm just gonna flirt here with corduroy blue.
Yeah, right. That'll end my turn.
Oh, wait,
so
I'm
I
a
don't
girl.
know it's-
I'm going to
You can be a lesbian.
advance twice to
You just have to be
Chugga chugga.
closeted.
Moscow.
Yeah.
So now with
It's
the
Cold War.
trains, is he able to just go
Yep.
1
That is true.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
and then he can keep
He
moving?
may.
Do you want to go 2 or 2? Because fighting Vidar, what is it?
It's a location, so it does count towards our mission.
It's persuasion.
Persuasion to do him.
Which I can't do.
Okay, so
Uh,
that's
so-
So let's not worry about that.
Well, okay, but I can move past him, yes? Like
You only have 1 movement left.
yeah.
Right. It's not on
So
this
you-
turn.
so
I want
you
to stay
could
in Moscow
stay in
right
Moscow,
now.
yeah.
That's what I want to do right now. But I'm saying next turn I can move past him,
1,
right? Because
2.
I'll have 2.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Yes, that's what I want to do. I want to stay in Moscow right now.
All right. So Asia again.
Dead men tell no tales. 23 and I for you.
Okay.
Dead men tell no tales.
That's the name of a board game.
It's also the name of a really good song from a Muppet movie. Specifically Muppet Treasure Island.
I'm gonna go no compromise. 1. And 2.
Mr. Russian's having nothing of it. So,
You are planning a raid on a Soviet conclave located in this city. A contact meets you outside your hotel with a warning about a colleague. There is a problem.
There is problem.
Our friend is planning to warn the Soviets. He must be stopped permanently. Test hand-to-hand or athletics +2. 2 to succeed.
Awesome.
Weapon use will grant you a success.
do it.
That's the second time
This
weapon
time,
use has come up.
yeah,
for
this is exactly the same as the other one, by the way. And I have hand-to-hand very high, but I'm gonna use weapon use this time. I'll do it.
You go to the traitor's home and set up across the street with sniper rifle.
Haha.
He spots you and sneaks up behind you with a knife. You hear his steps just in time. Turn and take the knife from him. He won't be talking to Soviets or anyone else ever again. You may up any skill.
Nice.
Wow.
Okay, so should
Persuasion.
Yeah, I was
Should you
gonna say, should
power
I take my
yourself
persuasion
or
to
give
1, or
persuasion?
should I like
That's a rough one.
superpower something else?
Superpower hand to hand up to
I
3.
usually recommend superpowering more because when you're playing with co-op with multiple people,
Yeah, somebody else. has
Somebody
better
else could be-
persuasion.
yeah.
I am going to superpower hand to hand. I'm gonna have
Boom.
3 hand to hand.
it's gonna be all
Makes
about
sense
that.
too with that scenario. Now I'm better at
Although-
my reflexes.
Right?
Right?
You know,
Oh, that's
honestly,
true.
a lot of these,
that makes sense.
these are like all
They're all
persuasion. But I mean, this is like these 3 are, with the exception of athletics here, it's spycraft, persuasion, or deception.
He has 2 hand-to-hand.
He
Level
does.
one
Yeah,
and
the
level
Mr.
three,
Big is the
Mr. Big.
but it's like deception, persuasion, athletics, spycraft, persuasion, deception, persuasion, athletics, spycraft, and so it's like these 3.
What was your
spycraft
athletics
seems
at?
to be one of the important ones.
What's your athletics at, Will?
Oh, I have 1 for everything except for persuasion. I have 0.
My athletics is 2.
My athletics is 0.
Mine is 2 because I upped it when I failed to run away.
Yeah, I upped my deception to 1, so I could actually have 1s and everything. Because
Okay,
having an extra die is
We
useful.
do this, yes.
Yes. End of turn.
Australia's declaration of war against Africa still a mystery? What?
Wait,
Australia
what?
doesn't even exist. It does not say Austria, by the way. I'm not reading that wrong. It says
No,
Australia.
Australia wants Africa, man.
Yeah, okay, so remove intel from Asia, add intel to Rio de Janeiro and Panama City.
Son of a
So
bitch.
actually, hold on. We got 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, they got a
Oh
wife.
yeah,
We have to
you gotta
wipe.
So then,
Damn it!
We have so much intel right now.
But does that leave the Rio de Janeiro one and all
And
the
it
others?
Panama.
will spawn the Rio de
Okay.
Janeiro. So
Because it should have wiped last
That
turn.
kind of sucks
Yeah.
because I really want
So
to go on
Rio
the
de Janeiro,
plane,
where?
but
Panama City.
I'm so close that
Should be in Panama.
because I'm
Yeah,
like
Central
obviously right there, I could just take my.
does that wipe the guys though? That's my question. I wonder if that happens.
Probably not.
I want to go to Los
hope not.
Angeles.
But continue.
I want to know what Frodo's up to.
Well, I was gonna go to Paris.
You could still go there.
I could. There's no reason not to.
I heard the flowers are lovely there this time of year.
But or I could move.
As long as the weather permits it.
That's
I'm,
right.
actually, I'm just gonna go 1. I'm gonna go to Panama and go for that intel. So Joel, we need
we need
red.
South America,
South
right?
America?
Or is that Central America? Do they have separate things for that?
No,
Wait,
it's,
what
it's
is
the same
this?
color. I need an encounter.
Oh, an encounter. Oh, sorry. You're in South America. So boom. Daring infiltration 35. A. Alpha.
Escape, confront, be reckless, wait, challenge, be careful, be spontaneous. I'm going to be careful and hope that electronics or wallpaper will somehow match up with being careful.
No, they stay.
Boo, you should run in and fire weapon without any...
I could also escape. I'm going to be
We should all just be our characters. Give each other advice.
So I need, so it's, what is that? What is that number again? It's
35?
35.6?
35-6.
3. 35.6.
All right. Move to South Atlantic Island.
Okay. Island? Okay.
Is that it? Okay.
Yes.
You said 35, 6, and 3, right?
Yeah.
Okay, because 35, 6, and 3. I mean, it's daring infiltration, so it's a secret island base.
I was just wondering if I get the intel now.
Right.
Because it's an intel encounter.
That's the
Yeah,
question.
you will.
I've seen this.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. You navigate a mini submarine to a small island where Dr. Lobo is believed to be researching nuclear technologies. Under cover of night, you stake out a military
Nuclear.
outpost. Nuclear.
He's making nuclear technology.
Nuclear technologies.
We gotta stop Dr. Lobo, okay? He's got nuclear technology.
He's real.
He's got
He
yellow
has-
cake.
He's got aluminum tubes. Have you ever seen what you can do with an aluminum tube? Very dangerous. Very dangerous. All right. Under the cover of night, you stake out a military outpost. Although it's not obvious who is in charge, you must get inside to gather evidence. But booby traps line the fence. Do you have stealth, electronics, or lockpicking?
I have both electronics and lockpicking.
Would
I
you like
use
to use
both.
them? You use both.
Just for shits and giggles.
Because I'm an infiltration specialist. Which is, by the way, is the
You deactivate several booby traps before entering. Obviously, the occupants have
invincible.
great faith in their traps, because security is otherwise exceptionally lax. Plus one intel. Yeah, it says one intel, and you get a UN transport.
Okay. So UN transport.
So I guess we get 2 intel.
Yeah.
So here's one.
This one is removed.
Yeah.
I'm going to we'll keep one and we'll use one for
Together.
another one of these. And it's Mr. Big, and he is going into Azorno, which is down here.
Ooh. And what's his first? Is hand to hand?
Yeah.
My hand to hand is only 1. I do have weapon use, so I don't know if that gives me any pluses to when you fight him.
Probably not.
Is it an encounter when you fight him, or is it just a combat thing?
I think it's just a straight roll.
Oh, okay.
Okay. We did this.
Oh, yes,
Okay.
we still have to do
So,
this, actually.
yeah.
End of tournament. Coup d'etat in Chile disrupts South American trade. Remove North American intel, which there is none.
Okay.
Add intel to Zanzibar!
We forgot the 2 over here, by the way, for the
Oh, you're right.
the children. Was that the ones the children?
The children, that's right.
There was a couple children ones.
There was a couple children.
Yeah, it was the teenage.
Yes.
Yeah, there it is.
So 1 million.
Oh, you're right.
You let the 1 million through
I did.
because
Zanzibar's in Africa.
999,999 wasn't bad. It was the 1 millionth that count.
Africa. What's up?
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a dick.
All right. Well, that's my turn. Mike.
But it's such a deal.
Can I just fly to Beijing?
Where are you
Beijing,
at?
I can. You know, I'm just gonna fly to
Oh,
Beijing.
yeah, do it. Going to Beijing. All right.
And that means
You
it
guys
allows me to
encounter
finish
any?
this other
You
one.
should-
We passed me another UN token, by the way. I should have started the game with 1.
Okay.
Look what you got.
Run!
Run! Run,
That's
coward.
never good.
Oh, yes.
Run's great for me. Assuming I can get something that actually requires me to run.
Yes, I.
Screw it, I'm gonna trick him again.
What's that?
2.
And 2.
2 and 2. 19, 2, and 2. All right. The doctor will see you now, the secretary tells you. You walk into Dr. Sklevskov's office and recline on a leather couch. He starts with, "So tell me about your childhood." "Well, doctor, my childhood was very violent. It makes me want to do things, like put a gun in your face and demand you tell me about Fyodor Maximov. I know he's a patient of yours. I cannot share patient information with you." The doctor stammers as he takes off running. He's in great shape for an old man. Do you have speed?
I do!
Do you choose to pass?
I'm gonna chase his ass
You
down!
chase his ass down. You chase Dr. Sleshikov through the waiting room. He dodges into his private office and locks the door, but you charge it open. and follow him out the window, down a flight of stairs and into an alley, through an apartment complex. Eventually, you corner him on the roof of
It's
an
a
office
really
block.
cool chase scene.
Yeah.
The filming is
Really
excellent.
cool. It's so fantastic cuts and really long shots.
You're nominated for a
Yeah.
Grammy if it was actually you were a better actor.
You're not sure how this old Asian man is capable of doing so much parkour.
It was like that really cool scene in the beginning of
On Bak?
yeah, like
Yes,
Ong Bak.
like Ong Bak.
Yeah, seriously. Flip up one intel anywhere.
One intel anywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, it might as well be in the pool, right?
Yeah, might as well.
Because these are,
Wait, I thought it was anywhere like on the board.
it's anywhere.
Anywhere at all?
Just, it says
Well,
anywhere.
you could do it under me, so that way we can find out if. Oh, that's true. Anywhere is a good idea.
I mean, honestly, it doesn't really matter, I don't think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, especially because this one can disappear, those ones won't.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Nuclear.
That's one of the hard ones,
That
too.
is.
So,
If he gets really up there, we'll still have a success to that. So that's good. Cool. All right. So get your villain card and read the basic.
UN buildings in Paris attacked by long-range missiles. Remove Intel Europe.
Okay.
Add Intel New Orleans.
Mm. All right. Do I go to Los Angeles to get 2 top secret cards, or do I stay in Rio de Janeiro to get an intel? Likely.
I can just. Well, I guess I can't make it to Rio de Janeiro in one turn, but I can start heading there.
That's true.
Why don't you just go to Los
Well,
Angeles?
you could also use a thing if you wanted to take an extra movement to get there, but yeah.
That's true.
I feel you.
Oh, that's right. I'm going to take a top secret card for... Yeah.
Top secret card?
How do you get one of those? Is that like your...
Because I did both of these.
Oh, you did both. Oh, okay.
I
cool.
did Beijing and I did Chicago.
Do those go back into the discard when you go
No, they're supposed to be face down. That's
Oh.
to show their finish, but I'm not going to bother flipping them. Ah, this is pretty nice.
Hmm.
I should go fight Mr. Big at level 3.
Wait,
Should
why?
you,
Oh,
Mr.
I
Big?
can at level 3. I can automatically pass the test.
At level
But
3?
It involves hand-to-hand or athletics.
Oh, at level 3. Gotcha.
Yeah, so, I mean, because it's the biggest penalty.
Yeah.
But,
So I was gonna say, let me fight him at 1 and 2.
Yeah,
Makes
that's
more
good
sense.
point. That's
well,
a
I
good
can do
point.
one, I can do 2 because I have 2 in athletics. I don't
Okay.
know how high is yours.
I have. You said hand to hand was.
It's hand-to-hand's 1. Level 2 is athletics. Level 3 is hand-to-hand.
Okay, well I have hand to hand 3 now, so
Okay.
my.
So you
athletics-
should go mess him up at level 1.
Yeah.
I'll go mess him up at level 2, and then I'll finish the job at level 3.
Where, is that an airport where Mr. Big is stashed?
I believe so. Yep.
Yeah. So, actually, theoretically, Will could have ended his turn in the airport and then taken his next turn and flown over to fight Mr. Big.
There's an airport.
Oh, you are in an airport. Never mind.
Well, anyways, I believe it's Joel's turn.
Yes. So, you guys said that you can probably get the intel.
Yeah, it shouldn't be that bad.
So I will fly to Los Angeles.
Okay.
So take me there.
The
You
airport's
can't.
closed.
Oh, wait, Los Angeles.
Yeah, not
It's
Las
not
Vegas.
Vegas.
Los Angeles. All right. So I will have an encounter in Los Angeles, and that is in North America. The Dead of Night, 22.
Me too.
It's another one of H. The Dead of Night. Oof. I'll do 3.
Okay.
22.3.1.
That is the setup, by the way, is what I chose.
Yeah. 2231.
Yeah.
Okay. Just make sure. Returning from your late night coffee run, you notice the lights of the ground floor apartment are on, and the door is open. Reaching for your weapon and edging closer to the opening, you hear rumbling and knocking from within. 2 men in black clothing are setting a trap for you. One looks towards the window where you lurk. Test athletics. No bonus. Pass with stealth.
Fuck. That's it?
Mm-hmm.
There's 0 to athletics. This is fucking terrible. Yeah.
Well, you can use your
Well, roll
resolve
and then
to give you an extra die.
Oh, where's the gray?
That's a very good question.
Is
it in there?
Is it in the bag?
Oh,
by
it's in the
accident?
bag.
Yeah.
Okay, problem solved.
All right.
Well, hold on. Did you want to use a resolve to add a die
Oh, right.
rather than re-rolling a die?
I probably should. Good. Fuck, it's the green. All right. Success!
You did it.
On the green die.
Yeah.
You return to your car and stake out your own place. Next morning, the men leave, thinking
I
you
got
may
my
have-
coffee. I can stay up.
That's true. Thinking you may have abandoned your apartment, you snap pictures of them from your car and follow them to their destination. They seem to be working for your local contact. Low down, dirty trader. Your contact's a trader.
Oh.
Up any skill.
Oh, sweet.
Hooray!
Should I up deception to 3? Or hand to hand? All my other ones are 1 except for athletics.
Well, honestly, if you up deception and we manage to get Pierre up to level 3, you would be able to beat him, hopefully.
Yeah.
You can do Darling, because her level 1's
So
deception.
that would power level deception, or it could do persuasion, spycraft, or hand to hand up to 2.
Spycraft, honestly, they all have.
They all.
It
seem
seems like
to
they're.
spycraft.
I think they're all 2 or 3 apiece.
I don't mind upping spycraft.
Persuasion is the most important.
3.
There's three of the 4 of them have a persuasion.
I'll do persuasion. All right, so I'm gonna do persuasion and deception are at 2 right now, which is actually pretty good. All right, I have finished that, so Los Angeles gets flipped upside down for me,
Which means you can up a stat.
which means I can up. Well, I can do that, or I can actually use my trait and get 2 top secret cards.
Okay then. Probably more advantageous.
The V1. Shuffle together all villain advancement cards in play on Dr. Lobo. Randomly discard 1 card, then add just the number on the villain track.
Yeah, so basically re-add these up. We choose one, discard one, and then re-add up
And
a
then-
total.
So it goes back.
Yeah, so it could go back right now, theoretically, back to 1, or it could go to 2.
So
Can you do that at any time?
I can't.
So might as well wait.
So I'll wait. And then Jiu-Jitsu training.
Realized that you needed some training after
Right.
that last encounter.
No, that was it. On your turn, discard to pass a failed test in hand-to-hand or spycraft.
Nice.
That is
Oh,
pretty
yours is
powerful.
spycraft. Nice.
Yeah, damn.
That will work on
See,
Fedora.
mine's athletics
Yeah.
and hand to hand. So
Damn.
we are both in really good shape now.
Well, this is, man, he's got a really good trade being able to get 2 of those cards.
The top secrets are really good.
They really are. Okay, so that was it. I need to take a villain card.
And
Or you guys can read it.
I was gonna
since
say,
you're
yeah,
over
it's too
there.
much of a pain in the ass. End of turn event. Smersh activates earthquake machine in Beijing, causing massive damage. Add intel to Regina.
Regina.
Uh-huh.
Where's vagina?
I said Regina.
Oh, where's
Please,
where's
vagina.
Regina? Where's Regina's vagina?
Regina's vagina is somewhere. I don't know.
Is there-
it's they're color coded, right?
Yeah.
Should be.
Theoretically, so it
Theoretically.
should be North America then. It's purple.
Yep.
There.
Oh yeah, Regina. And then do we have to remove one?
We had to remove from
I
Asia?
didn't say remove.
Oh, it didn't.
And
That's
no
it.
airports closed.
Yeah, no airports closed?
Oh, airport closed Beijing. Sorry,
Oh, okay. So
that makes sense because there's an earthquake.
you guys are closer, so there you go.
Beijing,
No, you just got there.
It's cool you in transport.
It's true.
Yeah.
We got 2.
I can go anywhere.
Fly
Hey.
straight to Rome.
Or I can go fight and just go.
All right, here you go.
It is now Will's turn, and he can
I
fly
can.
to go to Mr. Big and fuck him up.
All right, yeah, I'll take one for the team and do that.
Yeah, do it.
Choppa, 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 choppa.
All right, so now it's just a test. Is that correct? There's no
Yeah, so he just fights Mr.
Now
Big.
you just fight him. Okay.
Yep. So test hand to hand to avoid getting put down by Mr. Big.
So yeah, you roll.
He met you at the airport. And
He needs dice.
Yes, I do.
now you're fighting on the.
dice me.
Oh, sorry. You're fighting on the tarmac. It's while his escape plane is getting away. You're fighting him.
Yes.
But you don't kill him because he's gonna level up to 2. Nice. Got the black and the red. Got this, man. Got this by the balls.
Heal. Nothing. Success. Success.
2 successes.
Dun.
What'd
You
you
get
get?
to up any skill now.
Nice. Up another skill.
Persuasion.
I mean, I feel like it's a good idea
And
to
then
At least
have.
have one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now we get to go on the location track
All right. Yes.
I'd probably.
Why
I'll
do we
do
go now?
persuasion.
because we beat one of the bosses.
Yeah.
Like in one of the green encounters. For some reason they don't give it to us in the book, but
Yeah, it's only.
Oh,
when
yeah,
you-
it's weird. I find that really weird. But
So does he go back?
Yep.
Yeah.
He gets, now
Maybe
it's-
the ones in the books are just super rare.
Yeah. But I would think because it's super rare, then you should get the opportunity to move up. I mean, maybe the reason why
Did
is
you
they don't want you to
double-check that in the
steamroll and then encounter it too early, basically.
Did you double check that in the rules?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah, you do not get it when you encounter in the book, but if you land on their green token, then you
Then
can
you
choose.
get the
And then,
location
yeah.
advancement. Interesting. Villain.
Yes.
Ba, 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 ba. Wrong side. Piracy increases as Smersh outfits ships with advanced radar technology. Remove intel from Europe. Add intel to South Atlantic.
1, 2, 3, 4. This will be 5, so this will wipe.
Close any city in Europe for the
You
airport.
put one on South Atlantic,
Oh, that made it white.
That made it wipe. Yeah.
but we don't add that.
We would have
one.
put the South Atlantic down, and it would have been 5, so we'd have to remove everything.
Does it wipe immediately?
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
Immediately. Interesting.
I thought you'd
Usually
wipe the
taking
rest of
away,
them and then-
taking away sometimes balances it. In this case, it didn't take one away that we had on the board already, so it wiped
so,
it.
which
What closes?
yellow airport do we want to close?
Yellow.
Maybe Paris?
Yeah.
What
I'd say
about
Paris.
Iceland up over here?
No, because he's going there.
I need to
Oh,
go there.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'd say Paris.
Yeah, because then next turn he
Because
can just fly to
because
there.
they're
Or,
two.
yeah,
It's
he can
2
just
away
fly
from
to
most
there.
airports, so that's not bad.
Because we're gonna want to fly to Rome, so can't close Rome. Okay. So that's me. Pass this over to you, sir.
Where you going, Darby? The Darbus. What? What? Is there a save feature for this game, or is it?
You'd have to remember.
Oh, okay.
Well, we're getting there. I mean, we're going to start smashing some people now.
I'm going to use my UN transport. Fly to Stockholm. Deal with this fool. Persuasion.
Yeah. Joe.
And I'm going to
There we go.
get the dice back.
Now.
Get the rolly box.
Yeah.
Get a die. Green. I will.
Pretty sure green's
Burn.
the medium one, right?
Yeah. Grab one more die. Rune. Success!
He did it.
With
Up.
the green one.
Up any one skill.
I'm up. Spycraft. Because I think that's the one we don't really have a high one on. And is
We
going
need
to-
that for something. Yeah, I remember.
Well,
that.
they have he has spycraft at his highest level. She has spycraft, I think.
Yeah, she's at her. Or he has it, but we've already passed it.
Oh, his level 3 is the
Yeah, his
spycraft.
level 3 is a spycraft.
So we only have one
Um,
spycraft left. over
And
there.
then, don't I get some? I get something else for beating him.
The location track goes up.
Yep.
So we're getting there. 2 more successful encounters, and we can do this. But we gotta hope we have all the intel too.
Yep.
Because right now we actually don't have the intel that matches the level we're at, which is kind of shitty.
We don't know that.
But yeah. Well,
True.
we don't. Well, one
Well,
of these
here's the
doesn't
thing.
match.
I could backtrack.
Yeah, and then we could. Statistically, we should be okay.
Yeah.
But
If we can get it off for 2.
yeah. That'd be pretty sad. We get back to 1 and we miss the only one we don't have, which is obviously it looks like the most common one.
Yeah.
So that would suck. Well. Oh, then you got to do your villain advancement,
Oh, right,
so I can
right.
so I can hopefully have something to do here.
Ex-KGB seeks UN protection. Remove Asian intel. Add intel to Paris and Ulan-Ude, USSR.
Oh, right next to me. Perfect.
And then airport closes in Osorno.
What's the color?
What color was it?
Blue?
Maybe
There's Ottawa.
Oh, it doesn't show colors for the airports.
Oh, okay. That would have been a nice thing for them to do.
Otero?
Osorno, which is
Sorno.
sounds
Never heard of that in my life.
kind of.
Oh, right there.
Dang it!
Oh, that
Oh, where it
sucks.
was.
It does.
Is there something where the airplanes open up again, or they just stay closed?
They pretty much stay
They-
closed. They're
yeah.
really hard to open back up.
Top secret things can do it, and then I think there's like really special encounters. That can
All right, so I'm gonna go from Beijing. I'm gonna go do this encounter. So I get to take that token. Should I make a green token? I think at this point. Does that seem like
Yeah, I think
everybody? Okay. So
Yeah.
will you mix these up a little bit because I placed them? I have the little one too.
That goes to Joel.
This will go to
All
Joel.
right, so you're placing it. You're placing that guy.
No! Why did I let Joel draw?
Was it Mr. Big?
No, it's the lady.
Oh, the
We
lady.
want Mr. Big.
That's true.
Oh, I thought you had to get the intel from a successful encounter first.
It seems like you just take it and you place it.
Wait, what now?
Yeah, it's just when collecting intel from the map, take one of the following actions. Then you discard and you place it green, or you place the intel face down.
Oh, so we
Yeah.
just got one.
Wait, so I'm confused as to how she ended up here.
Oh, because you're saying it has to be a successful.
Right, you have to
Yeah,
you
yeah.
have to win
Has to be a
to get the
successful
intel.
first. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that happens, yeah. So you're
Right.
right. So have the encounter first.
So, Joel.
I got it. Here. He's got the book.
sorry.
Impossible Mission 38.
You
I'm
mean
not sure where
Mission
the chart is.
Impossible?
No, impossible.
That is copyrighted,
I was
sir.
gonna say.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Impossible Mission. That's the whatever that movie company is.
This isn't
Uh,
good.
movie company.
The Asylum. The Asylum.
Oh,
version
Asylum,
of
yeah.
Impossible
Mission. I'd probably watch that piece of shit. It would just be taking place all inside an underground bunker where all the walls are black and
I'd rather be lucky. 2.
two.
And then my fate, which is with intel. For those of you who are on the fate side.
Right. Sorry.
Yeah.
5.
Intel?
Yep.
Ooh.
5.
Jeez, that's high. 38 to 5. You reach to make a call at a payphone, but it rings just as you pick up the receiver. A voice on the other end speaks. 2 blocks ahead is the National Bank. In the basement is the vault. Inside is a suitcase containing a deadly nerve gas. The government plans to use the gas against its own people in the event of an uprising. Retrieve the case and leave the country within the next 2 hours. This phone will explode.
Speed, escape from the exploding
Yeah.
phone.
You put the receiver back.
That would be hella funny. If it was like it had nothing to do with that actual thing. It's just like the phone's gonna explode in 10 seconds.
Do
Get
you
away.
have lockpicking or electronics?
No.
Darby does.
But Darby does.
I guess I can tell you this because you can pass automatically if you decide to spend 2 resolve. Other than that, you can use a test of spycraft -2.
Well, fuck that. Buy my 2.
Yeah,
I pass.
It is. You pass. Inside the bank, you head towards the basement, and as you reach the vault, there's an explosion from upstairs. The bank is being robbed. Next to the vault is a safe cracking kit. seems that someone is trying very hard to ensure that you complete this mission. The small man. You get the small man.
I'm getting all the peeps.
You are. It's
I got all the contacts.
The small man, where is he? The small man. True to his name, the small man is under 4 feet tall, but he is the world's most foremost expert in electronics.
You mean he's not like actually a very giant guy?
Yeah.
An ironic twist of
You mean
naming?
like Tiny?
Yeah.
Like any character named Tiny?
Yeah.
He's the most foremost expert in electronics, particularly as applied to espionage tactics. His priorities lie with the Enigma, or, so you believe, a shadowy organization about which frustratingly little information is actually available. All you know is that occasionally the small man designed I think this is a misspell. Deigns?
Déjeuner?
That's not designs?
I think it's designs to help the UN, but it's
Danes.
Danes. Oh, Danes. That's a word I really don't hear that often. Danes to help the UN agents in dire trouble. But this can come from a steep price. Whether this is all about to defeat Smersh in the name of justice, or simply to take their place in the race of the world domination, has yet to be clear for the small man.
The small man doesn't get a picture.
Aww.
However, he is 3 or 4 feet tall and helps the UN from time to time, but he can't be totally trusted. Place 3 cubes on this card. You may remove a cube to reroll a single die in a failed encounter.
Nice.
Each time you remove a cube, though, you roll a d6. If you roll a 1, draw a villain advancement card and advance Dr. Lobo. This becomes a table card.
So that's for everybody?
It is for everybody.
Ooh.
It says place this card on the board where all players can call upon the small man now.
You can call upon the small man.
Good on us.
Villain card.
Oh, and then you wanted to do this?
Yeah.
To decide where that goes. Las Vegas. Convenient.
What's her thing?
Deception.
I'm really good at deception.
Then go deceive the hell out of that
could do
woman.
that, and then go to New Orleans. I'll do that.
Yeah.
Worldwide food production diminishes due to sterilization agent found in water supply. Add intel to Cairo. Close Macau airport.
Macau.
So like...
I see it.
Ah.
Yeah, it's like that tiny little... It's another tiny little country. Oh,
Yeah.
Sorry.
No worries.
Playing games like this reminds me of like John Oliver. It's just like, a place you think so little of. This wasn't actually Macau. This is Macau.
You haven't even noticed that this is not Macau.
Yeah, exactly. It's actually my 9th grade silhouette poetry. Come on, that was an easy one. It's so good.
It was funny because the first time we did that, I was like, "That's not the right country."
Yeah.
Yeah, I forget what it was.
Yeah, it was something really easy.
I think it was like in South America. Or
Yeah, it was
something.
like Venezuela or
Yeah,
something
he usually
like that,
does the South American ones a
Yeah.
lot. Which
So you're gonna deceive Darlin over here?
yes. All right, so I'm moving, and I'm gonna deceive her, and that is a roll check for deception.
Correct.
Yes.
So I need. All right, is the gray in here as well?
No, it's right here.
Gray. And then it's deception, so I have 2, and there's no pluses, right?
Nope, there's nothing special about her. Just blue. We haven't seen this one at all.
Oh yeah.
2 successes.
Green.
That's not bad, just 2 successes.
That's true. And then I just need 1 success to win?
Yeah.
Okay. No. Yes.
And you heal!
And I heal! Sweet!
Huzzah!
Huzzah for the shopkeep. Alright, so I succeed. So
You
she
may-
goes up to level 2.
And you may up any skill.
Ha So I should probably go up in athletics. That would make sense. So. Alright, so now I have 1 across the board for everything except persuasion and deception.
I'm kind of wondering if it wouldn't just be better off just beating
We honestly, we're doing. Well, you advance it. Honestly, if we beat one more though, we'll win.
Well, we might.
Well, we might.
Well, I should use before we win. I should probably use this.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we might want to grab a couple more. We might want to spawn one more. Right, we need to spawn. We need to spawn them basically. And we need a couple more pieces of intel to be comfortable.
Should I flip up the 2 inside the pool?
Oh, you can.
Yeah, flip up 2 intel in the pool or heal all injuries for one person.
Flip up 2.
Hold on to it for a round though,
Yeah,
because what we'll get to when we finish is that when we finish this guy, we'll get to take an extra intel, or it'll be face up. Sorry, no, it'll be face up. Because we'll be the henchman. Yeah.
So it's you, right? Joel, or
You.
is it Joel's
Yeah.
turn?
Joel just went.
Oh, yeah, so it's the no villain.
Right.
Oh, villain advance, yeah.
Wait, we just
Nice.
said that, didn't I? Didn't I read it out?
Did you?
I just read that out.
You did. We just closed Macau.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, we did?
Yep.
Yes, I just read one out.
Oh, okay. I thought that was for Mike, but never mind.
Unless you went very quickly.
He did
and
go
I
very
didn't
quickly. He did.
know what even happened.
I didn't even have an encounter. I just beat a boss.
He bought
Oh,
Darling
okay.
Peter and
Okay.
So yeah.
So then we did do that.
Bomb detonates inside White House, killing First Lady. Remove an
Holy
intel from
shit.
North America.
There's none left.
Add
Okay.
intel to Silum.
Damn. That would,
Did the airport close because
Nope.
of that?
Nope, no airport closed.
Where's the?
For some reason.
for some reason.
Yeah, I was about to
so
say,
all
like,
airports in the United
I'm
States
surprised-
closed
Right.
permanently. The
Yeah.
United States becomes isolationist country.
That's pretty great.
It's like it's fucking what actually would
Should
happen.
be.
Yeah.
No joke.
Okay.
Except for Texas, who hates the
If a
First Lady.
bomb exploded in freaking White House.
Alright, so yeah.
Yeah, so that airport's closed, so I'm fucking screwed. I guess I'll go to Rio de Janeiro and have an
Rio.
encounter there.
Alright, ready encounter.
Oh right.
America.
South America. Take a chance. E.
We need the sheet.
21.
And
Oh,
21, I got it.
He has it. 21. Echo.
E.
Oh
Go
God!
with
An earthquake
unorthodox.
from earlier.
3.
That was in
E3.
What?
No.
A message is dropped into your pocket. This message will explode in 5 seconds.
Nice.
Messages explode that way.
From a passerby on the street. It is note from headquarters. So once again, missing proper punctuation.
I'm loving it though.
It is
It's
note
great.
from
It is
headquarters.
no- It does not from
With
headquarters.
the Smersh cafe. You order lunch, and when an elegant man in a very expensive Yves Saint Laurent suit sits down opposite you. I have an assignment and the UN tells me you are best.
Yes.
If you choose to accept, you will be injected with a drug. With a drug now, and after you have finished the assignment, you will remember only this conversation and nothing more.
Okay.
You will wake somewhere in the world with no memory of how you got there.
Oh,
That's all I
shit.
can tell you. Do you accept? Hex yeah! You tell him, rolling up your sleeve.
X, yeah.
Hex yeah.
Test Spycraft +1 or Athletics +1.
Okay.
Oh, no skills.
Those
Yeah.
skills, jeez.
I have one and eat both of those, so I guess I'll do Spycraft since it doesn't really matter. It's the same thing.
Here, I'll put the gray in the bag and you can just
Hey.
You can just fall
Nice
out
catch.
everywhere.
Yeah, really.
These pass fails are the best on this.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. Gray, and I need 2 yet.
Yeah.
Black
Oh, good.
Ooh, black. Oh, you get a +1?
and red.
Nice.
Oh,
damn. He's got this.
And it,
Well, the black does have injuries.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
does.
Oh,
It's
it
kind of
does?
a rough one.
But I haven't
But it has
received
three-
an
it has 3
injury
successes,
yet,
but it-
and I have
Yeah,
4
that's
health.
not bad.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're. Hopefully you're good, and you can you can use
A thing to
Resolve.
reroll.
Okay, so.
Did you
was that success?
succeed?
Yes, I got
Okay.
Pass. You wake up in a strange room, your arm broken in 2 places.
Holy
Gross.
shit.
Did someone say something about a memory drug? The director informs you of a job well done. However, receive 1 injury, 1 resolve, and probed by aliens.
probed by
Move
aliens.
to a random city.
Nice.
Is
So,
that a status, probably?
random city. You go to Georgetown, South Africa. So I'm moving to Georgetown, South Africa.
Oh, you're going to check
Uh,
for the status.
I need an injury, right?
And then
You get a resolve back.
I already did that.
Okay.
Oh, you get a resolve.
Yeah, you got a
right.
resolve.
Nice.
There's a probed by aliens
Probed
card.
by aliens. Would you like to read that?
Yeah, absolutely. Probed by aliens, you are having trouble remembering what you did last night.
Oh, Jesus.
At the beginning of your turn, roll a d6. On a roll of 1 or 2, place yourself in a random city by flipping a fate card. You have no memory of how you got there, but you feel stronger. Gain +1 to your encounter test this turn.
Wow.
So I guess that's next turn you do that?
Every
No,
time.
Just at any time? Or?
Holy crap, that would be...
He doesn't get. He has chances to get spawned random places on the board at that point.
Oh,
He'll get
that's
extra
true.
dice every time.
So the fail is you wake up in a jail cell lying next to a large man who calls himself Hailfitter. You are naked with only a sunflower in your hair. Gain the demoralized condition.
Oh, that's awesome. That was a really good one. I like that.
And I believe we have to advance.
We do.
End of turn event. China arrests thousands of citizens accused of involvement in acts of terrorism.
No.
Remove Intel Asia
That's too real.
Yeah,
and
right?
add Intel to Dakar. And
Dakar.
close Los Angeles.
No!
No!
And then you got the tokens right there.
Yeah. Los Angeles.
Boop.
Los Angeles.
Joel, I need a European encounter.
European encounter.
Très European. In Paris.
Tailed. And the number is 1.
Oh wow.
A. Alpha. We're being tailed.
I can
Or you're
escape,
tailing
confront,
somebody.
be reckless, challenge, be careful, or be spontaneous.
All of the above.
Oh, you're looking at the first.
I
page.
choose to be spontaneous. 17.4.
174.
Move to Madrid.
No.
Oh shit.
You followed a Smersh agent across the continent. In Spain, the agent boards a cargo vessel last minute. You must convince the captain to let you search the vessel. Test persuasion. Do you have seduction?
I do.
Would you like to use
I
it?
sure would.
Because it would have been -2 to the persuasion check.
Ooh.
Jesus.
You pass. The captain of the cargo vessel is a hard man to bargain with, but he finally agrees. You get 1 additional intel.
He likes twinks.
Nice. That's 2 more. Alright, so do you want to
And then-
take one of these?
Yeah, I'm gonna burn. I'll just burn that one.
Okay.
We'll get the lady again.
Ah.
Crap. Where's she go?
She's gonna go to New York.
Ew.
What's her skill?
What's her
set?
skill?
I think she's the persuasion,
Persuasion? Oh, yours is in persuasion. Oh, but you have pretty decent
Yes, pretty
persuasion.
decent.
I'm okay with persuasion, yeah. I bumped it actually.
Yeah.
Just in case that were to happen.
one. All right.
All right there.
Oh,
Ah.
that's
Alright, and villain.
And yes. Mysterious famine spreads across Africa. Add intel to Kazan and Beijing. Close Rome, which is already it's not closed.
So add intel to
Kazan and Beijing.
All right, well, Beijing's over there. Yeah.
Kazan, I think, is in Africa.
That's where I was thinking, but I don't see it.
Huh.
Well, here, give me the.
Oh, there it is,
It's
Kazan.
also, I was gonna say it's also
Oh, it's in
purple.
Russia.
That's actually really good because I can actually now railroad there.
Or like
One,
whatever,
two,
violet.
4.
Because North America's
4.
purple. They should have made those.
Now under the
more
line.
distinct.
Well, I'm gonna railroad here.
Okay.
Should I do a test though? I don't have a lot of skills. Yeah, I haven't. We should do it regardless. So, I'm in Asia.
Breaking and entering. 2. And Charlie. C. Charlie.
Finally, seduction paid off.
Quick action 2.
Alright, 2, 2.
And with intel?
Yes.
4.
Oh, I was hoping it was a 2.
2,
Two,
2,
two,
4. Alright, 2, 2, 4. The door is locked, and you hear footsteps treading up the stairway. If you don't get inside the room now, you may not have another chance. Do you have lockpicking or speed?
I speed.
Would you like to use it?
I want to use speed.
You slip through the door just in time and retrieve documents with the micro-implanted schematics. +1 intel.
Wow. Okay.
Double intel.
So then discard and then
Do
should we
another
spawn
person?
another person?
Yeah, we can do that.
All right.
That.
Ooh, we missed a bit. Oh no, it's gonna be Fedor.
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 Going to Seattle.
Seattle. Oh crap.
Oh man,
That's
they're
close.
They're holding up here.
I
in,
can get there.
It's athletics.
I am crap at athletics. I should not take that. Oh wait a minute. But I could do.
Auto
Oh, that's
success?
not athletics.
I could do an athletics against him.
All right. So now it's my turn.
But the question is do we want to finish? We actually probably do, right? We just need to find someone and beat them at this point.
Well, here's the thing. If you're, wait, where are you? Are you in?
I'm in Kazan, but I have a UN token, so I can go.
Take the
anywhere.
UN token, get to Seattle, beat that guy, and you will get the 5.
And then you guys will farm intel until my turn.
Sort of, yes. I'm gonna go to New Orleans, have an encounter, and finish that, and I'll get 2 more of these cards that could probably help us out.
Cool.
So
Let's do it.
there's no intel near me that I can get to. Okay, so I'm going to go to New Orleans and encounter in North America. All right, well, dangerous adversaries 9. Where's the sheet? Thank you. G. I'm gonna blend in. Dangerous adversaries. 5. Or wait, yes, 5.
0.2.
952.
952.
Owing to the existence of a mutual enemy, Smersh, the American and Soviet secret services have decided to cooperate. The Americans are not foolish enough to trust the KGB entirely, so they have asked a third party to keep an eye on them while they operate on American soil. Your assignment is to follow the KGB agents and determine what they are up to. Test for spycraft or hand-to-hand +2, and you need to get 2 to be successful. Pass with disguise or stealth.
I have disguise. I use it.
Okay. You shadow 3 KGB agents for weeks. Their activities are far too innocuous. So you alter your methods of observation. Finally, you realize that the 2 of the agents act as decoys for the third. By focusing your attention on the active agent, you soon have enough information to pass to the Americans. +1 intel.
Yeah, we got some intel.
Man, we're just
And then,
You get-
yeah, we'll just add
You
there.
get 2 top secrets.
And 2 top secrets. So let's see what we get. All right. Infiltration. Before rolling a die, gain +1 to your test. Or, after failed test, you may re-roll a single die. Discard after use. Sorry. And then operational training. Immediately add +2 to any basic skill, and then any one basic skill, then discard this card. Wait. Immediately add +2 to any one basic skill?
So any skill,
Oh,
you add
wow.
+2 to.
Jesus, that's
So you can
powerful.
put your spycraft up to 4 or up to 3.
So on this one it says immediately add +2 and
Yeah.
then discard it.
So
I
you don't
just
get
do
to
that
choose
now.
later. You have to use
Okay.
it.
So, oof, that's pretty powerful.
I believe, weren't you saying that in order to beat Darling you needed higher persuasion, or
Yeah.
oh, that would waste
Wait,
one of the
who's
+1s.
Oh, it would.
Okay.
So I'll do athletics.
Okay.
That'll burn me up. So my athletics was 0. Now I'm 3.
wait, it was an immediate +2.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
immediately
crazy.
+2. It's insane. To any one basic skill, so I can't split
Man,
it up.
that's crazy.
That's a powerful ability. All right. So that is my turn. So that's
Do we do
villain
the villain
card. Yeah,
already?
villain.
We have not.
Not yet.
African states mired by civil war. What else is new? Remove intel from Africa. Add intel to Georgetown. Close Panama City Airport. Georgetown.
I think you only remove 1 from Africa. You don't have to remove both.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just says remove intel from Africa.
Yeah.
It's really lucky that I got.
What was the other place?
Add in Georgetown. Which
Sounds like it should be over here. Yeah, it's right here.
that's the only
Yeah.
problem with having the things on there is you can't see the location names.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go, sir.
Oh, and we have to close Panama Airport.
Oh yeah, did somebody do that already?
You want to be Panama or a token for Panama?
Yeah, it's right there. City.
All right, there's intel where you are now.
Sweet. Still want to. Who do we have out on the board right now, as far as people go?
We have everybody except for Mr. Big.
Great. Okay.
So the good news is that the V1 card, the one that allows me to get rid of one of our 2 negative things, I can do it at any time. It literally says any time, then discard.
So
we'll do it right before the last phase.
Persuasion. Okay, yeah, I guess I'll do the encounter there then.
Okay. So Joel, we need a South America.
Oh,
South America.
boom! An interrogation. 15. Matrix F.
Joel's gonna be the one to rough up the boss, and then we'll be done here.
All right. Well, actually, it's gonna go to you first.
Matrix F.
Oh, you mean we fight a boss at the end?
Well, you're gonna fight.
15,
When it's
2, 4.
15 to 4.
I thought you were right here.
You have been hiding in an attic for 2 days. It is
Or-
blisteringly hot, and you have run out of water. But you won't have to hide much longer. 3 men enter the room below you, shoving a blindfolded Agent 68 ahead of them. They bind his wrists and tie them to a beam. A man with a swastika tattooed on his bicep walks in with a whip and yells at Agent 68 in German. You position yourself right over his head with your knife between your teeth. You are not in a good mood. You may pass with stealth or do athletics minus 2.
Athletics.
Oh, I might as well.
Athletics
I can
minus
automatically
2?
succeed. If I fail, I
So
automatically
basically, I just
succeed.
get 1
Oh,
next to
sweet.
that.
Yeah,
0.
Right.
Yeah, I don't have stealth.
Or you could also burn one of these and get. Don't you get plus 2?
I do get plus 2 to a single test, and I did earn that back last time. I should
Yeah.
probably do that.
Yeah.
Probably would be a good idea.
All right.
So I'm gonna do that. So then it would technically be 1, right?
Right.
So minus 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, because you have 0.
He has
Yeah.
1,
Oh.
but he's got minus 2, and he's adding 2.
Oh, it's a minus 2.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Pretty lame, huh?
That's brutal.
I succeed
Oh, wow.
Okay.
on the first roll, and I get an injury. Awesome.
So could you use that resolve? Well, before the other guards realize what has happened, you are on them in a fury, releasing some pent-up anger for being in the attic so long. You throw Agent 68 over your shoulder and make your escape. Gain the tough status.
Nice. What's tough?
Does kind of make sense that I got an injury doing that.
you were supposed to do this as well.
Oh shit! Yeah, I didn't do that. Give me a
Oh.
D6.
Yeah, there it is.
It's too late now, but
We
we'll,
could ask
we'll
Siri to roll
pretend.
a D6.
I got a 3, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
It's good, because that would have screwed up a couple things.
Screwed up the
Yeah.
whole thing. Who knows what we would have had to do there.
You go to the moon and have an encounter in the moon.
You remember everything all of a sudden.
Tough. Large gaping wound doesn't hurt at all. Now it takes plus 2 injuries to put you down.
Damn.
Nice.
So that injury he took was nothing.
It's just a flesh wound. Alright.
Alright, okay. And then the villain. Oh, you get an intel. That's right. There was that whole thing where you got intel. Airport security at all-time high.
I mean, it seems like that.
Remove intel.
Yeah.
Remove intel from North America. Add intel to Mumbai,
Mumbai.
and close the Lagos airport.
There's Lagos. I see Lagos. I know where Lagos is because of pandemic.
That's right.
And
There it is,
Mumbai.
Mumbai.
Alrighty.
All right, this will be the
Jarvis.
last one, assuming we don't die.
Yeah.
Okay. I need a South African or African.
All right. South Africa.
Green.
Oh, wait.
South.
Green.
You've only been to Africa once before. Doppelgangers. 33. Matrix B.
I need the matrices. I may impress, on your guard, rely on instinct, persuade, admire, detain, or intimidate. I will attempt to impress.
Ooh.
Just 1, by the way.
All right, 33-1.
33, 1, and...
With intel, 5.
A few of Pierre's low-level goons are working on something.
Yeah?
Several suitcases of equipment are brought in, and security seems excessive inside their building. You've tried everything to get inside, forged documents, stolen guard uniforms, and even considered a frontal assault. But that would give them time to hide the evidence. 2 minutes ago, Pierre and Darling arrived on the roof by helicopter. In desperation, you tried disguising yourself as Dr. Lobo. This is a really desperate plan, but 2 henchmen in 1 building? This is your chance. You can test deception with -2. You can pass with disguise.
Do not have disguise. I have deception -2.
Mm-hmm.
That's rough. Okay. So we get is near 0. And it's just a 1 for a success?
Just 1 for success.
And the -2 won't take away my grade die?
It will not take away your grade die.
Alright, let's do this. That's okay. It's an injury, but we're going to re-roll it. It's a heal, but we're going to re-roll it. Success!
Well, you can only use 1 result.
No,
he has-
I may use 2.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Which is
He
why
has
I
a
didn't
trait.
use that to get extra
Yeah.
dice.
Very smart.
Alright, I got the success I needed.
Nice.
If you weren't, I was going to have you use the small man.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good point.
You stride past the gate and barge into the building. No one stops you. Inside, you catch a glimpse of a missile into which a technician is loading a nerve gas canister. With no time to think, you drop explosive charges and run out in the chaos.
Yeah.
Shit.
V -1 or gain 2 resolve.
V -1?
V-1 or V -1. I actually don't know.
Gain 2 resolve.
Villain -1, maybe?
Oh yeah, maybe you get to choose a villain and subtract. There's probably a key up here though.
I would think that would be this. This? Oh, so I could make the villains weaker, which makes them
Yeah.
easier to beat again, and we get them. It's easier to get more intelligence.
Right. The only reason why you wouldn't want to do that, which is silly, is if you're trying to go for beating all 4 villains.
Right.
But that's just silly.
But in this case, we actually don't need it.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I would do a villain that we're not about to fight, but we're pretty much guaranteed to beat him. So
Well, I mean, because Joel, you're about to go.
I'm gonna go do it, and if I fail
He's
the
gonna do
athletics,
it.
I automatically pass.
So we basically
So we will lower Pierre because fuck Pierre.
fuck Pierre. You're a piece of
I've been
shit.
on his trail the whole time.
It's true, yeah. You Halo jumped right under
That's
the fucking
right.
yacht.
then I immediately revealed him in Rome.
Yeah, that's right.
All right. So I am
I
going.
like
to
how you have a
use-
history with this guy.
That's right.
It's pretty great.
Me and Pierre go
We
way
won't
back.
need it, but I'm going to use my UN token,
All right.
and I'm going to encounter
Oh, that's
Mr.
right.
Big here. So athletics
Oh,
test.
that's right, we don't need it because
Athletics.
they're doing
Yeah,
those.
just, dying. Death and dying.
So it's athletics -1. I have athletics 2, so that
That's-
means 1 extra die.
Extra die.
Blue. Okay. I succeed, and I
And he
heal.
heals.
Nice.
I didn't even have to do anything.
He doesn't have
So
to do
we
anything.
pass, so I get to gain an intel, which means it gets to be face up. Because whenever we gain an intel, place that face up in the pool.
Oh, that's right. That means we should have another couple.
No,
others.
only when we beat those guys.
Right, and we've beaten them twice since we got that.
Only one of us is. They haven't given us intel except for Pierre, which was before we got that card.
Oh, it's only when they give you intel?
Yeah.
Oh.
So it's only. This has been the only circumstance. So Joel, before the game ends, you should use these cards so we can guarantee a win. Hopefully.
Yeah. Okay, so, first up, I'm going to do...
Add 2 intel, right?
I mean,
Yeah.
honestly, we.
No,
should
it's,
be
I'll
fine.
flip up 2 intel in the pool.
Oh.
So, 2
Yeah.
intel in the pool.
Uh
One more.
Oh, wow.
oh. Uh oh.
Oh, shit. Well, we have a good chance of still
Well,
getting
all
it.
you need to do is now,
Shuffle together 2 cards and remove one of them randomly.
All right, Joel. Top or bottom?
Stop. Oh, bottom.
It's the one.
Damn it.
Okay, we need 2 blue.
All right. So.
So we gotta move that. We should move that
track
to 5.
Yes.
So, which one first, gents?
Wait, how many do we get?
There's 1.
Oh, there's 1. We just need 1 more. Oh, no! Wow! Really?
There it is.
Did we win?
Yeah, we won.
Take that,
Dr. Lobo and his
so and
goons.
so.
What else do we have?
So was that like easy mode or was that like
That's
hard
just,
mode?
that's just the game.
Oh,
It's just the general game. You
Oh,
can
okay.
make the game harder. Yeah.
I mean, not to say that I didn't have fun. I had fun, but I feel that it was a little too easy.
Well, it looks like this only scales in difficulty up to 3 players.
Oh, okay.
You can play with more, but it doesn't get it. Just if you add more than 3, it's just getting easier.
Interesting.
I mean, I guess you technically have more
Unless
chances.
you have like
to,
house rules or something like
Right.
that could do that.
You do have more chances to fail at stuff.
I,
But
I was happy
Well,
to
like,
fail when I did because I was
mean,
like
you could just
cool,
make
I'm
it
not like
so
invulnerable.
that
But
you know, just mentally make it so that you have to go up to 6 or whatever.
right.
Yeah,
for
so
4
here's
players.
here's the hard version. Increase the number needed on the location track from 1 to 6.
nice.
If, for example, playing with 3 players, Swagman's Hope expansion provides a new location track that goes to 6 instead of 5.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And then there's some variations and stuff too.
That's
Sweet.
cool.
But I mean, we did get really lucky with the rolls.
That's true. We
Like,
did get some
when
really
we
good
played
lucky
this
rolls,
game,
and we did use
I've
a
seen
lot
people
of
roll really
resolve.
badly.
I used all but one of my resolve, and I start with 6.
I
That's a
started
good
with
point.
5, and I burned only 2 of it
That's a
too.
good point.
But I did learn that if you have lock picking, so far from all the encounters, there was not a single one where you couldn't lock pick in place of electronics.
It's true.
So maybe don't do both of those things.
Don't do both of them. Maybe
Yeah.
just
But
do
there is a
lock pick.
huge book of encounters, so
There
it-
is,
it-
yeah.
But I mean, speed was super useful. I was able to choose all the speed encounters, luckily, and just walk through them. So guys, we won.
We did it. We won forever.
So what would you, this is a very old game actually at this point. It did get a reprint recently, but other than that, what did you guys think?
I liked it. I did feel that it was too easy, but again, it was our first game, and we didn't know that we might need to scale it according to that.
Here's what I would like. I would like if there was more persistence of things,
Yeah.
like your character. That's one of the things that's cool about Arabian Nights is that it's like as you're going, you like build up these like, you know, things
Yeah,
on your
status effects,
Yeah, you know what I'm
or
saying?
like
Yeah, like I
things
mean,
that-
technically, yeah, we all had something like that, but this like doesn't really affect me very
I mean,
much.
yeah, for me, I had my top secret cards, but they didn't add to my character. They were just boons,
Yeah.
which is different. But having the tough status or the other status and stuff, and that was so. Yeah, I like the idea of like something a little more like an Arabian Nights style where you can make your character something more like that.
I also think more trade-offs. Like, oh, you win and you get +1 stat, but
Yeah.
you get a negative effect.
Right, exactly.
But I don't know exactly because some of these are pretty negative.
Oh yeah.
Like what was the one I was looking at was revoked. Agent, you have bungled far too many assignments. You automatically fail encounters with henchmen.
Oof.
You may discard this status card as your reward for completing a secret mission or after you have taken 3 turns.
Secret mission. So what's a secret mission?
These ones at the top. The
Oh,
missions.
got it. So like things like that, like don't get me wrong. Again, this is just another thing. But Z-Man made the places of power like really special, and I felt that the whole like the Pierre thing was kind of cool because that thing happened like just randomly.
Right.
But it didn't really give you much of a boon, and it felt weird because you're like you're randomly
Dexter Kane.
trail a boss, and I felt that it should give you something a little bit more like a place of power might in Tales of the Arabian Nights.
Right.
You know, so I like
For randomly
Yeah.
encountering Pierre.
right.
Yeah.
You want this?
I like how the game makes it more streamlined. I would say that obviously it's faster, way faster than Arabian Nights.
Yeah.
But Arabian Nights does have that epic feel to it.
Right.
That this doesn't necessarily
If
feel
only
super
the book
epic.
was organized better.
Oh my god, the book is terrible. I don't know why there's not an app for that.
Because nobody's taken the time to input that horrible book into an application.
Oh god, right?
You have to type out all that text.
Everything. Well, you think that they would have it digitally at their
Yeah,
office or
like a
something.
fucking PDF of
Yeah, a
it.
PDF is fine because I can just search, you know?
Yeah.
No, you have to remember these
Search
people.
for the
these people,
paragraph.
they did it on typewriter.
Yeah, right. It is a Jewish company, so. You know. I don't know what I'm saying.
I was
there.
gonna say-
Weinstein
They're too
manual
cheap
manufacturing.
to like.
They're too cheap. No. It's the misconception is that Israel is in the Middle East, which means they're in the Dark Ages and they have no technology or computers.
Dull
So
desert.
therefore, right, no digital, no, yeah, you can't do it. Yeah, it's just not possible.
It's just not possible.
It's just not possible.
Speaking of stuff that has books, that's like seems vague, but bear with me.
Yeah.
The guy that made the TIS 100, that game that I
Oh,
really love,
yeah.
he's coming out with a new game, and I ordered the special edition with it, which comes
Oh,
with
shit.
an actual printed manual. For
What?
it, because it's not just programming now,
Mhm.
but it's actually you actually place ICs on a board, and then you program within the integrated circuits that you place on
What
the board,
the
and each
fuck?
integrated circuit has a data sheet that's in the book as well.
Jesus,
It's fucking
that's
crazy.
awesome.
I'm
Holy
super
crap.
excited about it. I'm
Uh,
also gonna probably print out a copy of the TIS 100 manual. I don't know. Do you have that game? Or no?
I wanted to buy it. I think I bought it, and I.
It's pretty cheap. They even have it
Never
for
actually-
they even have
yeah.
it for iPad now.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm super buying it for iPad for
Yeah.
sure.
So I'm saying that because I might go get the manual printed out. So if you want the manual, I might print you one.
Oops,
Just
that
like
made it a little easier.
there's a
wire
rumor
from the
that-
manual.
The green intel should have been face down on the board. instead of face up.
Oh, the character locations?
Mhm.
Yeah.
That is actually
So I
super
should have
easy,
face down.
a little easy.
I guess
Because
it
at that point,
randomizes who.
we knew like he could go there, and
Yeah,
like
yeah.
where I could go there, so you didn't know who to plan for.
I guess that's
sort
true.
of interesting. Yeah, I see that. There's, I think
And that makes more sense for this. So if the intel overflows, we have to remove all but one location token too. So
Oh, okay.
If the intel overflows, all of the greens would disappear except for one.
all the greens
Yeah,
disappeared?
except for one.
Because
Wow.
they move locations.
Yeah, they constantly change too.
Oh. Interesting.
So small little things.
Yeah. So that definitely could have made it a little more difficult. I mean, we probably still would have won, but
Probably. The way we were rolling tonight,
Yeah.
definitely.
yeah.
Yeah,
Plus,
I
it
only
was
had,
like there was like
one
a hundred,
encounter
like
today.
like 3 or 4 cards that we didn't even use that could have like totally like just scaled an encounter. Or
I mean, even
multiple
just getting
encounters
these
and
guys
everything.
here was just super helpful,
Yeah.
even though we never tapped them.
Yeah, it's
just
true.
like-
We never used those guys either. Pretty crazy. Well, I would definitely play that one again. I really enjoyed that one. In fact, I wouldn't mind if they made it. If they made it a legacy game at some point, because that would be really interesting.
Yeah.
Where you have a persistent universe of spy stuff, and you're like, cool, you finished this particular mission,
Yeah.
and your characters have like what we're talking about, this progression of character throughout the game, and then it's like, cool, mission 2, so you have to open up the board again, but remember your save location, kind of like those save games like
I know
Shadows of
one of
Brimstone
the.
and
I think one of the
Legacy.
books or one of the things you can get for this game adds after beating like this, you can have like an encounter with like Dr. Lobo, like an actual like real like encounter.
Nice. That'd be
So
pretty
that
cool.
would add some cool flavor, I think, to it too. Because it's like it's nice when we beat them this way, but at the same time, we want something a little more climactic, I think.
Yeah.
Well, something else I think would be kind of nice as expansions would be continental micro adventures.
Yeah.
So you add you basically have this many cities, but on a single continent. Where you just have a
I
bigger
honestly,
map of a
I
continent.
think they
That
add
would be
Australia, and Australia gets something like that.
Yeah. Well, would just even be able to just go just Africa, and instead of having the 10 that are there, you have 20 or 30, and so you're just doing a continental.
That would be
adventure.
crazy if this was just trains, airports, and
Oh, and then you had the continents
ports.
all around.
Yeah, and then when you
Oh,
got
that'd
to a
be
continent,
crazy.
then you would open it up and
Oh, that would be really cool, actually. Yeah.
Super game.
Super game. Well, you said that Ancient Smersh was originally a game that came out in 80 something.
Not 80. It's
Oh.
it's I think like a 90. Might be late
Or
90s
90?
or early 2000s. Let's find out.
But this is a reprint. So, for a reprint of a game that's older than more common game theory,
Oh.
what's up?
Oh, I found the Smersh acronym right here.
Oh,
Smersh is an acronym of 2 Russian words that translates into death to spies. It operated as a counterintelligence agency by the Red Army during the 1940s Despite having had a large number of paid employees, little was known about the agency until recently when Russian opened their archive. So this was a real thing.
That sounds like such a fake name, though.
Smersh.
Smersh.
It does?
It's very unintimidating.
Yeah.
But
Smersh.
nobody knew
I
about
am
it.
agent of Smersh.
Which means deaf to spies.
Dash to spies.
Wait, why are we doing? We're not doing Russian.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
true.
Just because
Oh, that's true. It's just because it sounds very German, isn't as
What was I
the
checking?
way the word
The
rolls off.
printing.
Smersh. I am agent of Smersh.
We will smash you!
Speaking of Russians, I mean this just came up obviously 'cause stuff like that, but
Speaking of Russians.
the what is it, Russian Justice League or whatever?
Oh,
That shit looks amazing.
That movie,
I'm
yeah, it looks
super
pretty
down
good.
for it.
Yeah,
I don't even know the name of it. If you look it up, like Russian Justice League or Russian Guardians of the Galaxy, like that's what people in America are calling it.
Yeah,
it has
Yeah.
a name.
It has a name.
Russian Avengers.
Russian Avengers is
Yeah, yeah.
another one.
Yeah.
But if you look it up, it's on YouTube. You'll literally find a trailer for it, and it honestly looks badass. I'm
Yeah.
super down for it.
That looks like a really fun superhero
Yes,
movie.
it looks like a really fun superhero
I
movie.
don't even need to see it with subtitles. Whatever, I'll just
Never-
watch it in Russian.
Never mind. The
Yeah,
first edition
seriously.
of this game came out in 2012.
Okay.
Oh,
Damn.
so that's pretty recent.
Well, the thing is, it may have been based on a game because there were a lot of games that were made in like the 70s and 80s that weren't games. They were just something somebody put together and would take to a convention and be like, "Hey guys, you want to play this game I made?" They'd go up and they'd play it, and stuff would get popular, like Car Wars, which I actually have a copy of.
Oh.
Which is literally just a super cheap plastic case that somebody stuck a sticker on, and it's all handmade pieces inside. And I have like 5 or 6 of them that my dad gave me.
There's a game that I've been really wanting to play at some point called I think it's Formula D, and I don't know why I haven't bought it yet, but it's the concept around it is you're literally in a race, but the whole concept of the game is getting to the finish and being the first, but it's a card game that's all based around strategy. And so it's like, oh, your car breaks down, or you need to get fuel and stuff like that. It's kind of like, was it Mille-Bjorne, which was a French game based around basically the same idea. You're like in a race, but it's a card game, and it was really basic, kind of like Uno, where you use cards to like go forward or go back or stop. But they was really, really basic, and
Yeah, the
Formula
goal
D
was
is
to
way
get-
more advanced. It's
To
really
get
cool.
the goal was to get your miles traveled
Yes.
up to 1,000, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
And
They made an American version,
Yeah.
and it was basically the same game, almost no different. But yeah, Formula D was kind of like the ultimate evolution of that game.
I've seen people playing it several times, and every time I've said, I don't want to play that game. I'm like listening to them talk about it, I'm just like, everybody's constantly getting completely screwed over. There's always one person who's way in the lead, and I'm just like, it doesn't look like fun to me.
Yeah. Yeah, there are some games I've seen where there definitely feels like there's a huge screw over factor.
Like playing Munchkin when there's one person nobody wants to screw over.
That's the
I
worst.
hate that.
Yeah.
The game's about screwing people.
Yeah, that's like seriously, be okay with that.
I found a book today that was
Statuses.
it was called was it the it wasn't the strategy of Munchkin, it was like the it's like a Taoist term, not like, anyways, but it was just like the essence of Munchkin.
The Zen of Munchkin.
No, it wasn't like the Zen, it was something else, but it was like the essence of Munchkin, basically. And it was all these essays on super advanced Munchkin strategies and like ways of using your abilities to trick people into getting you ahead. And it was just reading it, I'm just like, oh my gosh.
That's really stupid. I'm sorry. It's just. I mean,
Zen and the Art of Munchkin Maintenance.
I just love the idea of using the cheat card to steal somebody else's card.
Elliot just posted, I 100% regret upgrading to iOS 10. That's really funny.
That sounds like everybody who upgraded to Windows 10.
Yeah, right? Except that was a forced upgrade for a lot of people.
Well, a lot of dumb people.
True. There was ways to protect themselves.
I don't know. I
So
haven't
many
seen any
ways.
real problems with it personally yet, but I don't even see anything custom. So
Yeah, me
Yeah.
neither.
It's really people that use like seriously old software that like they don't upgrade because they haven't taken the time to upgrade that software or to get better or more up to date
I'm
stuff.
just still upset that something in their updates has slowed down my computer.
Yeah.
It was like Windows 7 runs perfectly, but if I update it,
Well, see, that's the problem.
It
Is
slows
it's
down.
not. It's not even that there's auto updates. Is that there's no way to like easily roll back to like different versions of Windows 10. So like, if you had auto updates on, or you're, or even if you run an update by itself and then it messes something up on your computer, it's like you're basically
Unlike
screwed.
Windows 7, where there's literally go to the update tool and it goes, here's every update that we've
Yeah.
ever installed ever.
Yeah.
Choose which one you want to remove. It's like
I personally want
really
to go
difficult
through
to do
there because I don't want to do another full system reset. I want to go
Right.
through there. I want to delete every single update that I installed at one point because there was some
That's gonna be
update
a
I
job.
needed to have because my driver was no longer compatible to my graphics card. So I had to have this specific update. And so I went, okay, I'm just going to update everything and then uninstall the one update I had. As soon as I updated everything, it started doing that stupid lag thing. It was the reason I
Yeah.
fragged it in the first place.
so stupid.
So I have it under control because now I know what causes it. It's Shockwave.
Oh,
But
okay.
so
Shockwave, wow.
it's specifically it's whenever I have the internet browsers open. The internet browser just takes up all of my memory, and then if I close the browser, it doesn't give it back.
The hell?
No idea.
That's
But
ridiculous.
Shockwave's the one. Whenever Shockwave crashes, I notice it frees up a shit ton of stuff of memory.
Oh.
And it's like half of whatever it's taking up, and then it quickly sucks it up again. But
What browser do you use?
I've tried Chrome, I've tried Firefox, I've tried Internet Explorer.
I was gonna say, because Chrome shouldn't do that because they have their own like plugin.
Chrome's the
free or
first
something.
one that I found that did it. It was
That's
the
so
one that
crazy.
initially had the issue.
That's really weird.
No, I think it is a Windows 7. I think it's something that
Okay,
they
something
updated.
on- in
It's
Windows
something in
itself,
Windows
not
7 that
a-
is doing it.
Yeah.
It's some update that I installed
Anyway.
because it was a mandatory update, and I decided to trust Windows
Right.
onto my computer.
Yeah,
Because-
because Chrome like, I think Safari does that now too,
Looks badass.
where it each time there's like a process open in a tab, it like virtualizes, I guess is the correct term, but that's confusing. Basically, it makes its own process.
Yeah.
So that if that thing is like taking up too much memory or whatever, it can like shut it down without fucking everything else up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's basically like if I go with the worst offender for me is that guy with the glasses.com. It's something in their ad bars.
Yeah.
It just my
I hate
computer
that
just
crap.
goes memory, and then shuts down.
That's fucking ridiculous.
So I can't go to their website. I can go there for a few seconds, go to the video, quickly use the video to link to another site, and then close the page.
That's what annoys me about people that get mad about ad block, and it's like half the time if I go to a website and I don't have ad block on, like I can't use the website because everything takes so long to load or
Yeah.
like has like, yeah. I still wish there was an ad block though that was. I was talking about this the other night, which is like, it needs to be a blacklist, not a whitelist. Like,
Right.
I want an
Yeah.
ad block that doesn't block anything until I go to a site and I'm like, this site is popping stuff in my
Yeah,
face
this
or whatever. Then
site
I
is
want to block.
garbage.
Yeah, I want to block
Yeah.
the website. But the way all of them, everyone that I've encountered works is it's block everything,
Yeah.
and then if you want to allow a site, then you add it to a whitelist. Stupid.
Anyway, I'm gonna kill the stream. Have a good night, everybody. We'll see you Sunday.
Saturday.
Saturday. Right. Oh wait, I thought it was Sunday.
No, Saturday.
Oh.